So yeah, this is the desert, and for the next 100 days, this is where I'll be surviving. A company called Yummy Industries has contracted me to build an entire city here. Apparently there's oil beneath the sand here or something. So not only do I have to survive this dangerous desert and the heat, but I also have to build an entire city by day 100 or something bad will happen to me, who knows. And in about 10 days, it's gonna be summertime, so the heat is going to get a lot worse. Anyways, so I can actually survive this, I'm gonna need to do a couple things. And those things are to build a shelter, and to get some food and water. And for a shelter, I decided that I was gonna build a teepee. You know, like those triangle-shaped buildings that like tribes used to live in? Yeah, one of those. But food was gonna be a whole different type of problem. I didn't really know anywhere to get food in this desert. There wasn't any cows or sheep or pigs or nothing like that. Just some kangaroos and other dangerous animals. So I decided to just work on my teepee and ignore the food problem, which was probably the biggest mistake I could have done. It was becoming nighttime pretty quickly, which meant it was about to become a lot colder. And another thing is that there is 0 sheep out here in the desert. So that means that there's gonna be 0 chance I get a bed, right? Like, how else am I going to get wool? It was the middle of the night now, and my teepee still wasn't done. And my hunger bar was getting pretty low. And if all this stuff wasn't bad enough, this happened. Oh my god! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Oh god, this might be bad. Oh, he shot my head there. Fun fact, taking damage uses up a lot of your hunger for healing. So I was going to need food extremely quickly. So I had to resort to the first option I could think of, rotten flesh. And you know that rotten flesh gives you both the hunger and thirst status effect, meaning that, oh god, I was going to start getting thirsty too on top of just hungry, with no other water sources or food sources in sight. So yeah, pretty much this entire night just turned into me just running around, killing zombies, eating rotten flesh over and over, drinking dirty water, just doing anything to not die, until finally, it was the morning of day 2. I was still completely starving, but I had figured out that there was actually a lot of fish in the lake beside me, so I decided to go for a little fishing trip with my bare hands, because I didn't have a fishing rod or anything like that, because I was pretty broke. Anyways, now with this fish that I ate raw for some reason, and this random piece of kangaroo meat I found floating in the water, I could finally have a proper meal here. I even made a knife to fillet all this fish I got, and I could even eat some fish fillet. So by this point, yeah, the food problem had definitely been solved. Except that I still really needed like an actual source of water, because drinking out of the river is definitely not a good idea. So I decided to smelt some sand and make some glass water bottles. This way I could purify them through the furnace and drink safely without getting parasites or whatever diseases I used to get drinking out of the river. And by nighttime I was hard at work working on my teepee until I finally got it done, and I think it looked pretty good. Anyways, I finally got both of my goals done of building a shelter and getting food and water. But now I needed to do something else, and that was get desert clothing. Now summer is arriving in about 8 days, which means it's going to get a lot hotter. And one way I can actually survive this is through desert clothing. But making this is not going to be easy. I'm gonna need a mix of leather and string, which are things that I haven't even gotten yet. But having this clothing would easily allow me to survive the summer. So the first thing I started doing was drinking this rainwater, which didn't even like fill up my thirst bar at all. And also I started hunting for spiders yet again so I could get some string for my desert armor. But too bad there was also these things called skeletons outside, which yeah, if they headshot me, that's not very good. Yeah. Anyways, it was the beginning of day 3, so I decided to make a little mine right underneath my teepee just to get ahead on some stone, and I even found some coal down there, which was pretty nice. Now I didn't have to use all my logs and the wood I had to smelt stuff, so. But now it was time for the important thing, and that was finding a way to get leather. There was 0 cows here, so that was already ruled out, and I couldn't really think of any other way to get leather apart from cows, except from maybe other creatures around here that I could maybe hunt down for leather, but still I didn't really know if any creatures here drop leather, so the best thing I could do is just hunt down random things and just hope they drop leather, and that is exactly what I did. I found these little deer-looking things which drop mutton, which is not what I need, but still, some food, so I'll take it. But it turns out that not everything in this desert really likes getting hunted. What in the world? Oh, no. What? What? You know, attacking random desert animals with no gear, no tools or anything like that except my stupid stone axe. Probably not the best idea, I would say, but luckily for me, not too long after, while mining, I found a mine shaft. Oh my god, a mine shaft. Man, I love mine shaft. Just so much ores, so peaceful, nice long hallways. Definitely not gonna find some eldritch horrors here later on. No. Why would that happen, man? Anyways, down here I found a bunch of iron ore and some copper, but nobody cares about that. Ew. But something extremely useful I found down here, cobwebs. If you don't know, you can actually break cobwebs with your sword and get one piece of string. And now putting 4 string together, I could actually make wool. So finally I could get a bed out here. And most importantly, I could actually make the desert armor this way instead of hunting down spiders. Wait a second, did I just say spiders? Oh god, yeah, there's a lot of spiders, poisonous spiders inside of these mine shafts, and yeah, I accidentally encountered some, and for some reason I tried to fight them. Wow, what a genius. Anyways, I started to panic because the poison was hurting a lot, and I didn't really have any bandages. But that's okay, because look what I found in this chest right beside it. Oh my god. I found seeds, but not just any seeds. Melon seeds, cabbage seeds, and pumpkin seeds. Yeah, I don't care about those. Nobody likes pumpkin. And on day 4, I finally had enough wool to make myself a bed out of all the cobwebs I found in that mine shaft. Doesn't seem very sanitary, but I guess I can't complain. But now it was time to go hunting. So I made myself a helmet and an iron spear, which was the wrong weapon. I really didn't mean to make that. I meant to make a javelin, so I also made that. And I made all this just in case anything I hunted down, well, attacked back, which you'll see. I found these 2 huge hippo and bison looking things, so these were definitely going to be my targets. So I aimed my javelin and... oh, I think it's coming for us. Yep, that is all my javelins. Oh god. No! Oh god. Oh god, it's right behind us. I have to collect my javelins. Still chasing me? Where is it? I have to kill this thing, man. There, there. Oh my god, it did drop leather. Oh. Okay. How much? 1 piece. Yep, I just did all that for 1 piece of leather. At least I got some food from it. But wow, 1 piece. Best anime ever made. I mean, that's not a lot of leather. Well, compared to the amounts I'm gonna need to make this desert armor, I'm gonna need to hunt a lot more things. Now, there weren't any more hippos around the area, but there was some of those, like, bison-looking things, which I was pretty sure would drop leather, too. But man, that javelin was a pretty good weapon. Almost makes me want to make a tier list. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just gonna be making a tier list of literally just completely random things that I make an encounter from now on. And the first one's gonna be the spear. Well, as you saw earlier, I made this spear instead of the javelin by accident, so I'm not even supposed to have this. And it's literally just a javelin that you can't throw that does a little extra damage, so yeah, that's gonna have to go into E tier. It's not very good. But as for the javelin, well, let's just see how it goes against this huge bull. Nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Right? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? Yep, look at that. He's dead. And I didn't even have to get close to him. Yeah, easily A tier. Turns out those bison bull things actually drop a lot of leather. Literally just this one I killed dropped 4, and there was a lot more in the area, so you know what I had to do. They didn't even seem that hostile. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Ooh, oh my god. Or so I thought. Hey, well, at least the spear came in handy to finish it off. That's at least one good thing about it. Anyways, I finally had enough leather and string for the desert clothing. Except for the helmet. I didn't want to make the helmet because apparently the iron protects better. And I don't want to get headshot and insta-killed by something, so. Anyways, that's our pretty much final initial goal complete. I think we're ready. We are ready to begin on the paper. Oh, I bet y'all forgot about the paper. Yeah, we're supposed to build an entire city be here by day 100, or I die, probably, I don't know, something like that. I get fired, probably. So we're gonna need some new goals, and that is to build a town hall and build a farm. I was going to have to start the city as soon as possible. I mean, I only have 100 days here. That might sound like a lot, but building a city in that time is going to be extremely tough. Luckily for me, things were going pretty great right now. I had my desert armor, my TP, everything was going pretty good. But little did I know, something that was going to happen soon was going to change everything. So I had to act quickly. I decided to make a little furnace station outside my house, since every time I would smelt stuff inside my house, it would just bring up the indoor temperature up like crazy. So I decided to build this little thingy, which I think looks cool. I'm not sure how it's supposed to look like a furnace station, but I guess it works. I don't know. Can you tell I'm not very good at building? But anyways, the weather here has been getting increasingly more and more violent for some reason. It's been like thunderstorming every night, and I'm pretty sure that's pretty unusual for deserts. Yeah, I'm not sure it rains too much in deserts, but I guess in this one it does. So yeah, that definitely can't mean anything bad, right? On day 8, the weather was equally as bad. I literally woke up to this. Uh-oh, what is that? What is that in the sky? That doesn't look good. Uh-oh. Anyways, I really wanted to make a canteen. I was pretty tired of just getting individual water bottles, bringing them down to the river, filling them up, and then purifying them one by one. So with the canteen, I could pretty much just completely fill it up, purify just the canteen, and have like 12 water bottles in one. Problem is, I needed leather, and the only way I know to get leather is by hunting them big bison things. So I was gonna have to risk my life once more, and quickly enough, I found some bison. And it turns out that if you attack them from far enough, they actually don't really attack you. But if you attack them from close enough, yeah, well, my ribcage still hurts to this day, a lot. Oh, and look at that, the spear was pretty useful to finish him off, huh? Maybe the spear isn't too bad after all. But no, I don't really care. I mean, it's my fault for missing the javelins, so, yeah, I can't really give the spear props on that, really, or can I? And now that I had some more leather, I could finally make my precious canteen. Just look how much water it can hold. Jesus, and then I can purify it all in one go. Oh my god, that is going into S tier, man. S tier. What else would it go into? It was time to start collecting wood for the city. Well, the town hall, since that's what I'm going to be building. And with some of the wood I got, I even set up these nice little seats right outside the furnace station. Just so it looks like kind of like a reunion area, even though I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this for the city. Right here. Boom. And there's a zombie. Oh! Oh my god! Turns out my own javelin can actually hurt me. If you didn't see there, it literally bounced off the zombie right back into my chest. And yeah, this wasn't gonna be the only time this happened. Oh my god, on day 9, food was getting extremely low. Jesus. And I didn't really know what else to do, so I decided to make a fishing rod, and fish here in this little tiny pond. It didn't go very well. Hope nothing sneaks up on us. Oh, there we go. We got a fish. Nice. So there's a fish in this little pond here. Just a little paranoid that, you know, something's gonna get me while I'm fishing. Now here is where stuff started to get pretty strange. What? I didn't even get anything. Oop, pufferfish. Nope, fish. What? Why? Why does it like do that and then gives me nothing? That's very frustrating. Yeah, for some reason, most of the fish I caught didn't even like come out. It was just an empty catch for some reason. I would pull back the string and nothing. Nothing, literally nothing. I was thinking of maybe making a better fishing rod, since in this mod pack there's actually a lot of fishing rods you can actually use. But thankfully I did end up getting enough fish just, well, to last me a couple days. Anyways, I was getting pretty low on iron, and I was gonna need an iron pickaxe to get started on the town hall. So it was time for a mining trip, and this mining trip turned out to be the strangest mining trip I had ever experienced. Right, I'm pretty sure there was some cobwebs here I didn't get. And if not, I guess we can keep venturing to this cave. Scary cave that I hear spiders in. What in the world? What is that? What the? What? What? Was that? Dude, I swear, this is not an ARG video, not some horror video. ice. I don't even know. I'm just as confused. I have no idea what those things are. Like, look at it. It's just standing there.
Should we try to kill it? Nope, it's not happy. Oh, we killed it. I didn't know I was gonna be facing spirits down here. Yeah, and nobody told me this was part of the contract. I was gonna be facing spirits.
Other than the ghosts we encountered, it was actually a pretty nice mining trip. I got lots of ores and lots of cobwebs too. It was now day 10, which I bet you forgot what that means. Yeah, man, it's the start of summer. That means it's gonna get way hotter. Thank goodness I got my desert clothing on, though. Shouldn't be too much of a problem with it on, I hope. But getting near anything that's a little bit hot is definitely going to kill me. So, you gotta stay away from furnaces and all that stuff. Anyways, it was finally time to begin building the town hall. I decided that sandstone was going to be the primary building block of kind of like the whole city, since I kind of wanted it to look, well, like ancient, like Roman, stuff like that. And because it was extremely easy to get, because I mean, just look everywhere. It's literally everywhere.
First of all, I think I'm gonna need a lot more of this acacia wood, because I think I'm gonna use this as like the wall. Like, let me show. Strip all this, and then have this as like the casing of it, and then that's like the inner wall, like something like that. I don't know. Seems like it could look pretty nice.
Well, I had to go get more wood, because I was an idiot that only got like 9 logs. Oh my god, like, why do I always do this? I never get enough. I never get enough of anything I need in any trip. Like, oh my god. Anyways, enough ranting. It was starting to look pretty nice, if I had to say so myself. The contrast between sandstone and the wood, and it looks pretty good, or whatever, like, the building people say, whatever the building people say. Architecture people. No, I'm an idiot. That's like an art thing. By day 11, the town hall started to look, actually, dare I say it, pretty damn good. I mean, just look at this. It's just, wow, like, definitely one of my best builds I've ever done, to be honest. And I've never built with sandstone before, so the inside was still, of course, not really done, so I couldn't count it as done yet. I still needed to work on the roof and all the stuff inside, like the rooms and stuff. But it's fine, I'll get to that later, right? Should be done soon, right? Nothing horrible is gonna happen in the meantime, right? It was the morning of day 13, and it was extremely rainy outside. Probably the worst weather yet. Like, seriously, it was extremely windy, rainy. Everything was so gray I could barely see in front of me sometimes. This couldn't mean anything bad, right? Nah. Why would I even think that? Anyways, it was time to continue working on the town hall. And everything was going pretty great until I spotted something extremely strange out of the corner of my eye.
Oh. That looks, familiar. Very familiar, if I have to say. I hope that's not moving towards here, because it looks like it's getting bigger, in my opinion. Is it? Is it getting bigger? I sincerely hope not. Oh god, that area is being destroyed right now. As long as it doesn't hit the town, it's fine. It's either getting bigger or it's coming closer to us. It looks so much bigger now. No, there's no way that thing has not gotten bigger. Am I crazy? Nope, it is literally getting bigger as I'm looking at it. Alright, I'm gonna ignore it, which, you shouldn't do, but I am gonna ignore it.
The tornado literally seemed like it was getting closer and closer by the second. I mean, look at this. Look at it out of the corner of my view. It was ginormous at this point. But at this point, I wasn't completely sure if it was just getting bigger or if it was coming straight for me. I was starting to get pretty paranoid, to be honest. I mean, just look at this thing. Look at it. I even took a screenshot. This was probably the biggest tornado I had ever seen. I wasn't completely sure if it was coming for me or if it was just getting bigger and just gonna stay over there, but either way, I was pretty terrified. I continued to work on the roof of the town hall until I ran out of sandstone. So I quickly went under my TP to mine a little bit more, and when I came out...
Alright, hopefully with all of this sandstone, should be enough to finish up the roof. Oh my god. Are we safe in here? We're in a wooden teepee. Oh god. Oh my god, that is a huge tornado. Oh my god, I just went to mine sandstone for just a slight second. What? What in the world? Oh, wow.
At this point, I was completely unsure if this teepee was even safe to stay in. It was made out of wood, and there was a whole tornado outside just destroying everything. But it seemed that everything was completely fine until this happened.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh my god, the town hall walls. No. No way, no way. I'm gonna have to dig down. That's the only way I'll survive. Oh my god. What just happened? My entire teepee is gone. My bed. Everything. Oh my god, it even opened a hole here. What?
It seemed like everything that I had just worked on these past few days had just been all wiped out instantly by this tornado. It appeared to me like there was gonna be nothing left when I woke up next morning.
Alright. It's day 14. And we're about to check out the damage. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. What in the world? You can't be serious.
Pretty much everything beside the stone part of the town hall was completely destroyed. My teepee, like even the sand around my teepee and everything like that, it's all gone. It pretty much looked like a nuke was dropped on this entire area, and it pretty much was. Literally the entire landscape just looked like a wasteland now. Like how was I gonna fix this in time for the investors? I tried to repair the town hall with what little wood I had left, since all the wooden walls are pretty much ripped off completely. I was going to need to go collect even more wood. By nighttime, I pretty much had most of the town hall walls pretty much repaired, and I decided that I was pretty much just gonna live here in the town hall for just a moment, because my home was literally just wiped off the map. But since we can't really just live in the town hall forever, we're going to need another goal, and that is to build a home again. So it was time to get to work, and I needed to finish the town hall as soon as possible.
Alright, let's finish up this little ceiling now. Before, well, another tornado hits. The weather's been pretty weird lately. I think that's the reason why all the wood got taken off too, is probably because there's no ceiling here. So, right, we should have enough to finish up this roof here. Alright, there we go. This roof is now finished. And what do we do with the inside now? Probably should add a door so the sand doesn't get in. But how do we add a door without making it, well, ugly? How do we add a door without making it ugly? What about a palm door? How does that look? Guess we can put it right here. No, not like that. Something like this, I guess. Oh, well, I don't know. That looks kind of awkward, to be honest. That looks pretty awkward. How can we make this not look bad? Unless we just make it like that, I guess. I don't know.
I didn't really know what to do with the door. The whole building looked pretty epic except the door, so if you pro builders know how to fix this, let me know, because I would be very curious on how I can make that look good. I proceeded to add these little ridge thingies on top of the walls here, just to make the inside look a little bit nicer, as well as adding a little torches to the inside just to light it up a bit. And I even added this little room in the corner to act kind of like a mayor's office, I guess. And that pretty much completes my goal of building a town hall. Now, later on, I do want to furnish this place a bit and kind of make it look a bit better inside, because it's a little boring looking right now. Anyways, I was starting to run out of food, and my fishing rod was really bad. So I decided to make the upgrade to an iron fishing rod, yeah. And this fishing rod was way better.
No catches so far. Oh, look at that, it's a fish. Alright, this might be better. This might be better than a normal fishing rod. Oh, look at that. Holy.
Yeah, this fishing rod was already way better than my last one. I mean, it didn't even have a single empty catch. Every single time it caught something, it would actually catch it. Not like the other fishing rod where it would just catch it and then pop out with nothing. Yeah, so with this fishing rod, I was actually able to bring back a decent amount of fish in a decent amount of time. So I would definitely have to give this iron fishing rod an A tier. Pretty good for getting food in a pretty short amount of time. Way better than a normal fishing rod. It is now day 17. And did I mention that this mod pack is available on my Discord? Probably. You can join it now to redeem your OG role. Yeah, it's only going to be available for like a week after this video has aired. So join it. And if the mod pack's not there, then you'll have to remind me. I'm sorry, I forget a lot. Anyways, I was on my way to get some acacia trees while I spotted that up there really high on the mountain, there's actually oak trees. So I went to go collect some. What could go wrong? Like, what could possibly go wrong about collecting some trees?
Oh, man. Oh, what? Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, it's extremely hot here. Okay. That's not good. Holy. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I need to go. Oh, okay, okay. I think we're good, but what in the world?
For some reason, up there where the oak trees were was extremely hot. I tried to get another one, but the second I cut it down, I was literally boiling alive. So I just spent the rest of the day fishing with my iron fishing rod, which was extremely peaceful. On day 18, I decided that I had enough of living in the town hall and that I wanted my own home. Well, if I built a home, it wasn't really going to be mine because it was like the investor's home that they were going to live in. I think they were going to live in it. The investors probably not. Rich investors wouldn't live in a house they invested in. I don't know the plot. I'm stupid. Anyways, I began to dig around the area where my home was going to be. I was going to build it mostly out of sandstone, so digging this sandstone was actually going to be pretty useful since I was going to end up using it anyways. And I was going to build it right where the remains of my TP used to be. Well, they're still there, but RIP TP, man. If you made it this far, comment RIP TP. You will be missed, man. You served me for a good, I don't even know. I forgot already. Like 10 days. But now I gotta tear you down, man. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't do this shit. Yeah, I had to tear down the teepee, but don't worry. A better, newer shelter will come out from the teepee's remains.
Actually, no. Put that one block like this, one block back. So we can have another section of the house right here, and then another section right here. Okay? And then just build up on this. Like that. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be the shape of my house right here. And I'll make it look better in a second.
Construction on the new home began pretty swiftly. It was going to be a lot bigger this time, and it was going to be made out of sandstone, so that means no pesky tornadoes are going to completely wipe it out in one go. Well, I thought it was made out of completely stone, but I guess not. I guess my roof is gonna fly away, but that's fine as long as it's not the house itself. I continued to work on the roof through day 19, and I got it to a state where it actually looked pretty lavish. I don't know, man. If I was an investor, I would be pretty happy with this. Hey, good thing this is gonna be my home from now on. I pretty much only finished the front of the house though, like the entire back was just hollow though. But for some reason I just kept on working on the appearance of the front even though the back was just completely empty. I don't know. I wanted to add some windows, so I started experimenting. Yeah, that looks horrible. I don't know what I was thinking. And eventually I started kind of like texturing the walls of this, mixing it with polished sandstone and normal sandstone, and I think it looks pretty nice. It was finally day 20, which meant, wow, I'm 1/5 done with this. Hooray. Woo, only 80 more days. Oh god. Anyways, I finally added the windows, which means I'm finally done with the front of the house. I can finally actually work on making this a house instead of just a little decoration piece. I finally started working on the walls of my home. Well, after excavating a couple more feet of just pure sandstone. Man, y'all wouldn't know what real work feels like. This is real labor right here. This right here. Anyways, enough with the blue collar accent. I finally made the rough shape of pretty much what my house is gonna look like and added an extra section off to the side, which is gonna look pretty good when it's done, trust me. I started stacking up the walls to 4 blocks tall, just like any building in Minecraft should be. And I started also adding a little bit of the roof to this extra section I added, as well as adding some little windows here in this extra section, which I think look amazing. Anyways, for the rest of day 20, I kind of just kept working on the roof till day 21. I pretty much spent the entire morning of day 21 just collecting wood, and then later on worked on the roof until I finally finished it. It only took me all fucking day. but at least it turned out looking pretty nice in my opinion, so I was happy with it. By day 22, my home was pretty much done. The roof and all the outside walls and everything were finished, so all it really needed was just the inside ceiling and a little bit of decoration outside, and that is exactly what I planned to do for day 22. And after finishing the ceiling, I couldn't stop admiring the sheer beauty of these shaders, man. Like, look at this. Amazing. I don't know if my PC likes it as much as I do, though. It's struggling a little bit. It's getting to 96 Celsius, which I should probably get checked out, to be honest. I don't know if the thermal paste is on there very good. Anyways, it was time to decorate the outside of the house. So I decided to try out and see if these little sandstone walls would look good. And I guess they look okay. I mean, I put them around the edges of the house, and I guess they give it a nice little touch. I also decided to get some leaves and put them around because leaves make everything look better. And at night I even put some lanterns all around the house, and it actually ended up looking pretty good. So I guess this completes our goal of building a home again. I mean, what else could a home be? Now all that was left was to pretty much arrange all my stuff, but that didn't really matter for the goal, I guess. So it was now time to build a farm. But there was a little issue. You see, in my house with all these torches and lanterns and the fact that we're in the deserts, pretty much anytime I'm in there, I'm constantly overheating. And yeah, I can't really have this 24/7. I'll probably die if that keeps on going any longer. So I needed to figure out a way of how I was going to cool down. And the perfect thing came to mind. Ice boxes. They're little things they put ice in, and they actually cool down the area around you. But how am I gonna get ice here in the desert? There's actually one way, but first, I'm gonna need a workshop table. Since I have a furniture mod installed, I can actually make a refrigerator through this workshop table. And with the refrigerator, I can actually cool water down into ice and make an ice box this way. But this is not gonna be easy. I'm gonna need redstone and a lot of other stuff that I haven't even gotten. And redstone, well, it is below the depths. So, if you don't know, with most of my mod packs, you can't go below deep slate without drowning. So I'm going to need a copper back tank in order to actually breathe. Yeah, this was going to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. But for now, I just decided to try my luck in this underwater cave and see if I could find any redstone.
Let's see, there should be some redstone here. Let me see. Lots of iron here. Lots of ores, actually. There's like ores everywhere. All right, let's mark the entrance here before I get lost in this water cave like that. Because, if we get lost here, it's over. Let's see, any redstone? No redstone. Some gold there. You know, might not be too bad to get some gold. I don't think we have any gold. Oh, you know what else we don't have? Wood. Did I just take a sip of water? Oh man, we're gonna need to come back because I don't have any wood, and we need doors. So, all right, so we're back. I need redstone. Where's redstone? I see some iron here. Let's get this real quick. What is this? Oh god. Is this a cave? Oh man. Any redstone? Whoa, what?
So apparently when I broke that piece of gold, the cave started draining. Yeah, apparently this mod pack also has realistic water physics, which is interesting. So eventually I guess this entire cave is just gonna drain out into that other cave. Look at it, you can even see it in real time just draining. This might honestly be a bad thing and might prevent us from making farms or something like that. But I guess we'll have to see. Anyways, I kept on exploring the cave until I found this, an amethyst geode. Now, this by itself isn't really that surprising, to be honest, except for what I found.
Oh, it looks like that's a air cave. Let me switch to my shield real quick, just in case there's skeletons or something. Oh, look at that. There's no air down there. Oh. Okay, yeah, so we can't go deeper than this or we drown.
Seems I had found the no air zone. Ooh, no air. No air anywhere down there. Wow, that rhymed. I didn't mean that. Wow. Anyways, yeah, if I wanted to go any deeper than that, I was going to need a copper back tank. Or I could just go in without one and drown, which is fine, I guess. But anyways, I was exploring this cave when I found the strangest thing ever.
Oh, I see some redstone. And what is that? What the? Am I seeing things? That must be one of the one of the things I saw earlier.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those things I saw earlier. I don't know what those things are. Like, what are they? Like, do you guys know? I seriously have no idea. I didn't intend for them to be in the mod pack. I don't even know what mod they're from. Like, what is going on? I seriously have no idea. If you guys know, let me know, because I'm very confused. Anyways, I just kept on trekking and fighting through this cave, trying to find any pieces of redstone. And if you know me, you know I don't have a very good history with caves. I have seen some things that I don't want to see again. That is all I'm gonna say. Watch my last video if you want a little bit of context, I guess. And you know what? I was getting rid of my fear of caves. I was pretty calm in here, just fighting a little bit of mobs, but it was pretty much all fine until this happened.
I just heard potion. Oh God. Nope. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Um. Dear God, dear God. We're still poisoned for 14 more seconds. Are you serious? Come on, come on, come on. Dear God.
I had survived another encounter in the caves, man. Oh my God. Yeah, my fear of caves is definitely back. Way back. Oh God. It was finally day 30, and I was starting to go in a little bit of a food shortage. So I decided that for the majority of the day, I was just gonna spend it fishing, seeing if I can catch anything to eat. But luckily with this iron fishing rod, it's pretty easy. It definitely deserves the A tier on the tier list. Oh, and speaking of the tier list, I should probably start doing more of that, huh? So what should I rank? I have literally no idea. Let's just rank everything new that I see. Yeah, why not? So I guess let's start with this annoying layerable sand stuff that keeps appearing everywhere from the frequent sandstorms that keep happening here. Oh my God, this stuff is literally so annoying. I remove it one day and it just comes back the next. Wow, it's almost like we're in a desert or something. There's a lot of sand, huh? Wow. So yeah, this is definitely going in F tier. Horrible, horrible. I hate it. I hate it. Please remove it from the game. Whoever made this mod pack, please remove it. Anyways, what's another completely random thing we can rank? I think just desert sandstone. Yep, this stuff. If you haven't noticed, it's not your regular sandstone. It's actually orange sandstone because this is a lush desert biome, a modded biome. And actually, I think it looks worse. It looks worse than actual sandstone. It just does not mix well with other colors, I guess. So I guess I can go into C tier. It's okay, but it's way worse than regular sandstone, I would say. Anyways, it was now time to begin building the farm, also known as the greenhouse, because I was going to put glass and crops inside of it, because in this mod pack, some crops can't really grow in the summer. I was going to make this greenhouse kind of look like the town hall, with orange walls and kind of a little stone structure. I don't even know how to say that, to be honest. Like a stone casing. Pretty much just like the town hall, but it's gonna be a lot smaller and it's gonna look a little different. I kind of wanted the entire town to follow this theme of just red and kind of yellowish color that the sandstone is, because I think that would look pretty cool. It would look like some ancient Roman city. And construction was going pretty steadily on the greenhouse, even though I kind of forgot to record this little segment of me building it. Whoops, I forget a lot. Whoops, my bad. Hold on, is that desert armor I see? Oh, whoa, that is going into S tier, wow. I love ranking stuff. Do you guys like this too? Should I stop doing it? Let me know in the comments. Also, subscribe if you're this far into the video. Anyways, greenhouse time. Yeah, I experimented a lot with the walls of this building, and pretty much the whole building itself. I mean, I wasn't really good at building, so this was like my only method of achieving greatness. And honestly, I feel like this looks too epic for a greenhouse. What do you think? Like, honestly, I think it looks good, but just too epic. Like, what am I doing? This looks like the town hall. This should be the town hall right here, not the damn greenhouse. So I planned on redesigning it. But what's that in the sky? Uh-oh. That sure does bring back some good memories, right guys? Yeah. I'm very, very worried. Anyways, I kept on working on the edges of the greenhouse until the best thing ever happened to me.
Hold on, I just heard something. No way. Sir? What are you doing out here, buddy? Well, you even brought your llamas, dude. They have leashes? Yeah. Okay, I'll take those. How'd you even get out here, man? Hey, this is government property. If you don't step out here, I'm gonna have to kill you. You know what, let's escort this guy in my home. Nope, he doesn't want to leave. Maybe I, force him in there? There we go, there we go. How about you go in the corner, buddy? We can give you a nice little corner here. There we go, guess we got a friend in here. He may be here against his will, but hey, I'm not alone anymore. What's up, man? What should we call him? We'll name him Jerry. Jerry, that's Jerry right there. Jerry's here on his own will, and he is not being forced at all.
Yeah, somehow out here in the desert, I finally found a new friend, Jimmy. He is definitely my best friend of all time. Yeah, I met him so long ago, it's insane. So say hello to Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. Hi. That is my impression of you guys saying hello. Anyways, work on the greenhouse was going real steady. It still looked like some sort of Roman Colosseum or something, but honestly, I was starting to like the look of it. I even started gathering up dirt for the crops that I was going to put inside of it.
Alright, now let's start putting this dirt around here. Of course, gonna need some spots for the water. The dirt can go right here. Actually, the majority of this floor should be dirt, I would say, including this place over here. We might have not got enough dirt. Actually, yeah, we did. Let's see if we can get some water in right now, actually. Anyways, let's put some water, I guess, right here at the end of this, right there. That should be fine. And also, I'm just gonna put wall here because I'm too lazy to put anything else. Door right here. There we go. Okay, now let's make a hoe, garden hoe, and start farming. And probably plant tomorrow because it's pretty dark outside.
This is the day I became a true blue-collar man. Are you really a man if you don't build your own house and build your own farm? I really need to stop doing that. Oh my god. Like, why? Why do I just feel the urge to put in random country segments in my videos? Stop me, please. Anyways, today was the day where I discovered something very miraculous. This, the chisel. You can use it to pretty much transform blocks into other versions of themselves, such as this with jungle planks. Literally made just to build. And I love it. Like, it just gives so much variety to builds. It's amazing. And I plan to design a little road surrounding the entire city with this chisel. And I plan to use granite in order to make this road. Because honestly, granite's a pretty underrated block, I would say. It actually looks pretty good. But for some reason, after digging up the road, I decided to use this probably the ugliest trim of this andesite. Like, how did I choose such an ugly one? And I kept it for some reason. I didn't even look for other ones. This was just going to be kind of a little sample of how the road was going to look like. I wasn't actually going to try to work on most of it. But anyways, it was now time to actually plant the seeds. Wow. Right now, I could only really plant a handful because if I wanted to plant the other ones I had, well, I was going to need glass over them because, well, not all the crops can actually grow in the summer, and putting glass over them gives them a little greenhouse effect that can actually, well, bypass the seasonal need of stuff. The farm was starting to look pretty fresh. I still needed the roof and the glass, which the farm's not going to work very well without the glass. So I decided that was going to be my closest goal. Well, I don't think that's how you say that. I think my next goal. Yeah, that's better. I had a little bit of glass that I had left over from when I made the glass bottles. So I decided to just use those over the crops that needed them and kind of ignored the other ones, which I was going to fix soon, don't worry, because I hate uneven stuff like this too. And so I can actually eat a meal that isn't just fish, I decided that I was going to bone meal all of my crops there, just so they could grow a little faster and I could eat them instantly. And of course I had to start with the cabbage. Cabbage, I totally love cabbage. Anyways, you remember how I said I would rank literally everything? Yeah, I'm going to rank my crops. Starting with the cabbage, of course. Cabbage isn't very good, I would say. Honestly, I'm just judging this off real life taste, to be honest. And I would say cabbage just tastes like literal leaves, dude. So, D tier. As for tomatoes, tomatoes are pretty good. I like tomatoes, to be honest. I'm lying. I like ketchup, but I hate tomatoes. I take them off my burgers and stuff. So, definitely a B tier, I would say. They're really good for like sauces and stuff. But honestly, tomatoes by themselves are disgusting, dude. Like, who eats tomatoes? Ew. nasty. At this point, the farm was pretty much done. I really only needed the glass on the roof, and that'd be pretty much it. So I went to collect some sand, put it inside the furnace, and waited for it to cook. And by day 37, the greenhouse was fully complete. So that takes off our third and final goal for now. And yeah, I said for now, because guess what? We have a couple new goals, and that is to build a dock, make a back tank, and make a fridge. Yeah, we're supposed to be making a city here, so we're gonna have a lot of goals throughout these 100 days. For the remainder of day 37, I pretty much just decided that I was gonna work on the roads. So I headed down to the mines, got myself some granite, and finally replaced the ugly material I used for the roads. I decided to use these triple bricks since, honestly, they just look good. I don't know what else to say about them. And put these little panel things on the side of the roads, and oh my god, I love how they look. Man, look at these nice little streetways. Wow, the city was finally shaping up. Man, the investors better pay well for this. Like, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this. Day 38 started as a completely normal day. I woke up, I said hello to Jimmy, and I went down to the mines to collect me some andesite since I was gonna start working on a little power source soon. But little did I know, this day would be filled with the biggest tragedy we've ever faced.
Why do I have this glass bottle on me? I don't know. I have very much trouble organizing stuff. What? Jimmy? Jimmy? Where's Jimmy? I swear I still hear him. I swear I was hearing him earlier. Yo, there's no way. Jimmy's gone? Our only friend somehow escaped. Maybe he's in a better place now or something. Jimmy! Man, he had a nice place here and everything.
Just like that, our best friend Jimmy was completely gone. No idea where he went, but for sure, Jimmy, you will be missed. Just like our faithful little teepee that's somewhere in heaven right now. Man, Jimmy, why did you have to leave me? Anyways, look at this amazing road right here. I love how it looks. Like, oh my god, these triple bricks, amazing. On day 40, I actually already made the copper back tank. However, I couldn't really charge it. I made a hand crank to try to charge it with my hand, but yeah, it didn't really work. I needed a lot more power than just my fists, because pretty much you have to power this back tank in order for air to actually go in. So my plan was to just make a workshop on the docks that I was going to build anyways. The city's plans had me building a power source, so I might as well just do there. I started paving a path down to the beach where I was going to build the docks, just so I could get there easily since this entire area is literally ruins. Oh my god, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I have to fix this. I continued working on this road through day 41 until I finally reached the lake where I was going to build a dock and all the power source stuff. And you know, everything seemed like it was going great today. It was a calm day until I saw it again.
Alright, so soon enough, we'll have this entire land covered in sandstone like this. Hopefully. Oh, you know, that brings back some deja vu, some good memories, man. You know, I think the one that destroyed everything looked just like that. Entirely, literally perfectly like that, you know? That's so funny. It was in that exact position too. Literally that exact position, and I think it was the same size as that one. Look at that. Lots of destruction over there, okay? I hope it doesn't start charging over here like the last one did.
I decided to just ignore this tornado for a little moment until something familiar happened.
Well, if I don't work on the dock, then I'm not gonna be able to. That's not good. I have a theory. I think the tornado is actually following me. I might be crazy, but that's just a theory. That is exactly how it looked like. It's literally exactly how it looked like before, and then it came straight over here. I don't know. Should I stay away from the town? Because honestly, that theory might be true. Oh god, it's close. Let's see, if I go over here, is it going to follow me over here? I can't even see it now. I think it's extremely close. I think it's right there. I don't know if I'm crazy or I can't see it. Let's see. Let's prove my theory. Do the tornadoes follow me? Right, it seems like it's not getting close at all. It's still over there. Huh. I might just be crazy. It might not be following me. It might stay over there. But all I'm saying is that is exactly what the last tornado did.
Thankfully, not too long after I hid here in this little cave, the tornado seemed to completely just fizzle out. I was able to get home pretty safely. Thank God that didn't happen again, because oh my God, if the tornado destroyed everything again, oh, I would probably quit, to be honest. It was now day 42, and I decided to start working on the docks. So I headed out to get some wood. I needed to do this pretty quickly since it was nearing the end of the 100 days. And I only had about 3 buildings done out of the, 10 I'm gonna need to build this entire city. After I finished collecting wood, I headed down to the path where I was gonna build the docks and just started placing down this custom wood that I made with my chisel. It's kind of like rustic wood, I guess, I don't know. More plankish, it's like more plankish than actual planks. I don't know how to describe it. Hey, that reminds me, there's something I haven't ranked yet. The chisel, yeah, the chisel, literally. That's the only thing I haven't ranked. And of course, it's going into S tier. I mean, it's the chisel. It's the blocks it makes look so good. The dock started out looking pretty rough, but after I finished doing the little length of it here, I decided to put these little fences using the acacia logs, and I actually think it turns out pretty nice. Now, this could have pretty much just been the docks just like that, but as you know, in our little contract, it says we must also have a boat along with the docks, so we're gonna have to figure out how to build one. And we're supposed to have a power source, so I might as well just make a little workshop right next to the docks and have some water wheels making power. Just make 3 in 1, why not? So I started work on the workshop straight away. I started kind of experimenting what blocks I want to use with the chisel, and I made some really interesting choices. But I had an idea. These little log bordered planks actually looked so similar to the logs that I just replaced them in the majority of the build, and you couldn't even tell a difference. And I got back my logs for that. Yeah, I had to do it. Anyways, I started making kind of the base and layouts of where the workshop was going to be. And yeah, it was pretty much going to be made all out of acacia logs and planks, which, honestly, I don't hate the look of acacia that much. I don't know about you guys. Maybe it's just being out here in the desert and only really having acacia that has, kind of twisted my mind, but I don't know, I think it looks kind of good. Anyways, after getting done with this base, I decided that I was going to give the water wheel a little go to see if I could get it to work. I decided I was going to place it right here, kind of on the side of the workshop. So I placed the water wheel, poured some water on it, and it didn't work, because this stupid mod makes water physics realistic for some reason. Oh my god. And remember how I said I was going to pick some interesting block choices from my chisel? Yeah, what in the world is this? Why did I think this was going to look good at all? I mean, looking back on it, I guess it looks okay, just that, I don't know, it just feels too, it feels too different from the logs. It just makes it look bad, I feel like. And what is this, dog? Oh my god, there's no way. I looked at that and went yeah, that's going to be the pick. That is going to be what I make these walls out of. No, ew. Looks like literal copper blocks. I decided to make the walls out of just regular acacia planks since I really couldn't find any other blocks that would look good from the chisel. So I just started placing on the walls and adding a little bit of windows too. I even got the water wheel to work, but I didn't really have a way to harness the power yet. So I was gonna need a couple gearboxes and some shafts. And if you remember, I had already made the copper bag tank, which was one of my goals, except that if I wanted to actually use it, I was going to need to charge it with a power source. And this water wheel was going to be that. So after making some andesite casings, I started to figure out how I was going to charge my copper bag tank. And yeah, sorry if I don't really explain this well, it's because I'm not an expert at the crate mod, okay? I've only played this 3 times in my mod packs.
This, yeah. Like that, yeah. And shaft right here in the middle, so I'm an idiot. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Alright. Gearbox. Vertical gearbox, I think. And we can power this thingy. Get rid of this glass. Put planks there. We can power this thingy right here. Like that. And then boom! Look at that. Now that's charging by itself extremely slowly. So we're gonna have to wait a while. But while we wait, I'm gonna go smelt some sand. Jesus, there's sand everywhere. Oh my god, the path. Why does this happen, man? Why?
I think I was sick during that recording because I do not sound like that normally. What in the world? Or maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know what my voice sounds like. Wait, I do though. I'm hearing it right now. I don't know. And after doing a little bit of farming, it was now time to work on the roof of the workshop, the final part of it. I decided to do this little triangle-shaped roof that most houses in this game have. And hey, I mean, you can't really go wrong with it. It's like a signature building style. And honestly, I kind of liked this orange and black scheme that it kind of went with. I don't know, what do you guys think? But at this point, the dock was not actually done. If you guys remember, the contract said it needs a boat along with it. So that's exactly what I'm gonna have to build. Anyways, on day 47, I was getting kind of tired of just using my javelins and spears. They were getting really boring. So I needed a little change of weaponry, and I made myself a literal, like, reaper scythe. Look at this, amazing. You could even, like, decapitate stuff with this, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, it was now time to build the boat for the docks. So I made these little boat scaffolding things, I don't really know what they're called, and started working on this boat.
So now with this, we can build the ship. And I believe it's like this. I told you, you literally have to build it by hand. And then we're gonna need, like, the rest of our wood here. Just fill it up there, fill it up here. Fill it up on all sides. Are we gonna have enough? I hope. There, it's all filled up. Now we need something else. I forgot. It's like little side handles. I'm gonna have to search this up. I completely forgot. Right, it's an oar lock. How do we make that? What we need is an oar lock, which is made like this. There we go. We need 2 of them actually. So now we need to put one here and one here. Oh, wow. Okay, I think we need little row things. Alright, now we need oars, which is just like this. Alright, now one here, please. And does this work now? No? Oh, no. Can we repair this or something? Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, we have to be like in the front to move. Okay. Let's back this up here. Oh god, the controls are weird. Can we move better if we're here, or do we have to be in the front here to move it? Oh, it's because okay, this is strange. The controls are weird. It's like actually paddling a boat. It's not like smooth. Here, let's position it well. I feel like parking a car for the first time. This is what it feels like, huh? Actually, would it be like this, or would it be stationed like this, or would it be like, oh god, that's a drown? That means we can test it on this boy. Oh, whoa! Oh my god! Oh! We can collect their heads. That is so cool. Right, anyway, I think I need to change how this is parked. I don't think a boat would be parked like that. It'd be parked like... hold on. That is another tornado. It'd be parked like... this, I believe. Right, I think... if a ship were like this in real life, I think it would be stationed like... hold on. Course correct. Like this, yeah. For like easier access, because like if it was the other way, then you would need to like jump on it. Meanwhile here you just walk straight on it. Also, a cool thing you can do with this mod is that you can literally like put stuff on these boats. You can put crafting table here, chest here. Look at that. That is awesome. Chest compartment. So yeah, if we ever need to boat on, maybe like fish out in the ocean, we got it right here. We got this ship.
So yeah, with all that built, that pretty much gets rid of 2 goals, and that is to, of course, build the dock, and also our second goal of, well, making a back tank. Even though we already had that made, we just now made the power source for it, so it's actually, you know, usable. The city was starting to shape up. I think it was actually starting to look pretty good, and it was only day 48 into it. However, we still had a lot to build on. We still needed to make 3 homes. I mean, I already made 1, which is my home that I'm living in right now, and that does count towards the goal. But each one of these homes is gonna have to have an icebox in it. And the only way to make an icebox is through a fridge, which we have yet to make, since we're gonna need a lot of redstone and stuff for it. And it's just stuff that I can't really get without this copper back tank that we just now got. So, these next days are pretty much just gonna be me trying to get this icebox, pretty much. I needed to make a workshop, which needed redstone, iron, and a lot of other stuff that I don't have. And pretty much this workshop was going to let me make furniture, like fridges, chairs, stoves, and all that stuff. So yeah, our builds were gonna get quite an upgrade. Bad thing that, yeah, this is gonna be extremely hard to get. Those huge caves underground where all the redstone is, yeah, I have yet to fully explore them. I have yet to even go down to deep slate level because I haven't been able to. I haven't had a back tank up until this point, since without it, I can't breathe under those caves. And last time I went to those caves, I almost died. Almost got poisoned to death by a witch. So yeah, I am pretty nervous about going down there. Like, all I'm gonna say is that this is not going to be easy at all. I had gotten pretty much the most important item in this entire 100 days, which was the copper back tank. Now I could actually go underground and mine redstone and a ton of other valuable ores, and make real technology. So I was going to need to make a workshop, which would allow me to make furniture, like stoves, and our so important fridge, to let us make ice boxes with. Now all I needed to do was not die down here, which was easier said than done.
Oh my god. Diamonds? You can't be serious. I got 1 diamond, but under there's a real cave. Air cave, I meant. Okay. Off to a pretty good start. Found diamonds, but not really what I'm looking for. For redstone, I need a good bunch of redstone too. Any redstone down here, please. We only got 12 minutes left on this air tank here.
I pretty much needed to find redstone before my air tank ran out. You can see its duration right there next to my hunger bar, and yeah, it is not that much time. Thankfully though...
Oh god, we've surfaced. Maybe this ain't too bad. We can look for redstone here. Oh, here's where we were before.
As I was mining, I saw some iron here on the side of the cave, and decided to bridge over to it, until...
Oh god! Oh no! Oh, whoa. I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. I need to eat. Do I have any food on me? Yeah, this melon. Okay, I am extremely deep down below. I got knocked down here.
I pretty much got knocked down to the lowest part of the cave, where there was no air. My back tank only had a limited supply of air, and I was stuck down here. So if I didn't find a way out soon, I would definitely die quickly. But of course, I literally just took this as a chance to find redstone down here, even though I literally only had a limited supply of air, so I could die any second.
I think it's safe here. See some redstone. I'm gonna try to grab it. Jesus, man, but my inventory. Right, more redstone up there, I think. Let's try to grab that. I don't like being in these deep caves, or in these deep caves, because there's some terrifying creatures. Yeah, there's some absolutely terrifying creatures that I've been destroyed by. So as you can tell, I don't have good memories with these caves, and I don't know if this is enough redstone. So maybe I'll try to find 1 more vein, but I can't see a thing down here. Yeah, I think this is gonna be enough redstone. I am absolutely terrified of these caves. I would prefer we just leave now, but I guess we should just search at least this part. Yeah, this part. You see, instant reward. No reward with no risk. That's what they taught me in finance class. No, they didn't. They kind of teach you the opposite of that. In finance class, well, kind of like minimizing risk for the maximum reward. Well, why am I talking about this? I have no idea. Oh God! Dear God, no. Dear God, no. Oh, I thought it was over. Ooh, I missed. Almost got killed because of that. I got a little greedy. I wanted his head.
I finally managed to get this iron that the creeper wouldn't let me get. But apart from that, this mining trip was actually pretty successful. I got my iron, I got my redstone, I got everything else I needed for this workshop. Now, all that was left was to build it. It was now the halfway mark, also known as day 50. Woo! Yeah! I started off my day by, trying to decapitate the skeleton right here. And also by starting to build the workshop. The most important block, according to me. Well, trust me, this workshop is, it's gonna pay off. Firstly, I decided to upgrade my furnace station since one furnace was really making me mad. I mean, I always wanted to smelt more than one thing, but no, I couldn't because I only had one furnace. So yeah, that was definitely a necessary upgrade. And I also needed to actually make an electrical generator, which also needed redstone. Thankfully, I collected more than enough that I needed so I could easily make this. This electrical generator was actually needed so I can actually power the fridge and all the other furniture things that I would need.
Right, the stone's done, most of the iron's done. Now, we can make this, whatever it's called, electrical engine or whatever. Right, blast furnace, we also need a redstone block. I believe it's like this, redstone block. Iron all around, and blast furnace at the bottom. Boom! Electricity generator. I have now harnessed electricity, sort of, for the second time, because I kind of did down there at the dock. So now, where do we put this? Ideally in the middle of the town, right here. That's what I would say. Just put it in the corner here. Actually, that might disrupt some stuff. Where's a good place for this, man? That seems like a really good place there in the corner, but I feel like there's better. Yep, that's where it's going. Right here. As long as the citizens don't touch, it should be fine. Let's just dump all the charcoal in there. There we go, we got an electricity generator. I don't know why I turned it on when it's not connected to anything. We're also going to need to make a wrench to connect stuff.
Turns out the wrench I needed to make actually required leather, which I did not have any at this point. So you know what that means. Back to hunting huge bison things. Yeah, I still don't know what these things are called. I think they're bulls? I don't know. Do you guys know? Maybe one of you guys like knows this mod?
There, we got it. One of our javelins broke. I guess I'll try to get this one too. Jesus. Nope. Oh. Okay. Nope. I'm done messing with them. Nope.
You know that the funny thing there is that the bull didn't even hit me? It was my spear. Yeah, my spear hit me again. Or, my javelin. Yeah, I don't want to tarnish the javelin's name by using the spear's name on it. Yeah, I don't want to do that, you know. My precious javelin that's, actually skewered me like more times than I want to admit. I hadn't really gotten around to making this wrench until day 53 for some reason. So it was time. It was time to make the wrench and the workshop thingy. Workbench, I think it's actually called. This would give me access to an insane amount of new blocks like fridges, sofas, chairs, tables, stoves, microwaves, toasters. Yeah, this was gonna be like a whole revolution here. I was pretty excited, to be honest. Now I could, like, microwave my meals and stuff, you know, like a real chud would do.
So, redstone block here. Oak slabs here. Oak planks here. Then stone cutter and iron. There we go, we have a workbench now. We can, place that here. And it's missing power, but now we can actually connect it straight to this electrical generator and turn it on. Now we should have access to a huge array of furniture. Oh my god. This is where it gets fun. Now, along with this furniture, we can actually make a very important item. And that is, where is it? Kitchen? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Fridge. We can make a fridge. And with a fridge, we can make ice. And you know what we can do with ice? Make ice boxes to cool down every room. Oh yeah, we can also make these ceiling fans, but we need glowstone and yeah, you don't have glowstone. So yo, we can make a television. Let's start smelting some copper, because I guess that's a big part of these recipes. So I'll put a little bit of copper in there. What should we make first? I guess the fridge. What do we need for the fridge? Copper, iron, and redstone. This all needs a lot of iron, which kind of worries me because we only have 13 pieces right now. Now with this fridge, maybe we won't be completely rotting 24/7. All right, light fridge. Thinking real quick, I want to do some renovations to my house because I want to differentiate from the kitchen and the, well, the living room and whatever that is, the storage room. So I'm gonna remove this. There. And then all this is slabs. Alright, now let's put this here, and then on that little corner we're actually gonna put some stairs. There we go. And this little part here is gonna be the kitchen. So fridge, there we go, and connect this like that. There we go. Now we have a powered fridge. So let's get some water from the river and turn it into ice. Water. Actually, let's get some water from here. Right, now this is the fridge. We can put food in here at least, so we're a little organized with all that stuff. But now here's where the magic happens. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. So we can turn this this water into ice, which I think is the only thing you can do. And with ice, we can do a lot of cool stuff. First off, if we just hold it in our hand, we actually get colder, which is super useful, especially on really hot days.
I had finally made ice in a desert, so we could finally make our precious ice box. And of course, this was the only thing I was gonna make. Of course. No, my boy, we were balling out here in the desert. It was time for sofas, couches, all that stuff, furniture everywhere. But first, I decided to make a little sweet treat for myself.
But now, what I was really excited to make for some reason, we put a stick here, put 2 ice here, and melon right here. Oh my god. Melon popsicle. You can't tell me this wasn't worth it. Look at this. We're chilling in our desert home with our fridge, and we are about to eat a melon popsicle. And this might be better than my real life, man. Yummy!
It was now day 54, and I had finally made the ice boxes. But turns out there's a little problem with them. You see, putting 1 piece of ice in it actually keeps the cooling effect for literally like 10 seconds. So if I wanted this cooling effect to last for a long time, I was going to need like stacks and stacks of ice. The problem is that our fridge can only make 1 piece of ice at a time, and even that just takes like a minute. So I was going to need to figure out how I was going to make this last longer, or else these ice boxes were literally going to be completely useless.
Yeah, look at that. That already ran out. So yeah, maybe the ice boxes aren't too reliable.
But I found out that you can actually turn regular ice into packed ice through the fridge. And that gave me an idea. What if I could use packed ice inside the icebox? Maybe that would last longer? Or maybe I could turn the packed ice into blue ice somehow through the fridge, maybe? I don't know.
Alright, we got packed ice. Can we turn packed ice into regular ice? No. That's not good. Can we power it here? Oh, we can. And it does actually, like, make it last a bit longer, which is good. Yeah, the icebox definitely helps, but yeah, we can't really get like a consistent stream of ice. Oh, there's some ice. It's hailing. Interesting. What is that forming?
Honestly, at this point, I was losing faith in the icebox. All the ice and packed ice I would put in it just evaporated, literally, in several minutes or seconds. It would actually cool the inside of my house a lot. Like, a lot. It was actually neutral temperature in there for the first time, like, ever. And it was always scorching hot. I was going to need to find a way to make this icebox work without pumping a ton of ice into it. And suddenly, as I was about to make a little bit more ice, I saw this in the fridge.
Oh, we can make blue ice. Hold on, that might actually be really good. Hold on, we can make blue ice here? Ooh, imagine how much better that would be. But as you can see, I am baking. I'm baking pretty badly inside of here. Let's eat some cold food, maybe that'll help. Just a little bit. Not enough to pipe down our heat. Man, it's less hot out here. Right, we got some ice, make that into packed ice now. Anyways, packed ice, now turn that into blue ice.
The blue ice was finally done. I decided to take it up with me to the mountains so I can actually try to get some oak wood, since I wanted to make some furniture with it. And last time I went up there, yeah, it did not go very good. I almost died of a heat stroke. So I thought maybe if I put this ice in my left hand, maybe I wouldn't die this time, hopefully.
And look at our town from down here. It's getting there. It's becoming a town. I like the dock down there with the boats. Town hall, looking glorious as always. Alright, here we are. It's gonna start getting really hot, because I think this is a different biome, so... Yep, look at that. I don't know how long we'll be able to stay here. Already burning. Already burning. Oh god. Let's just collect some more trees. Please. Okay. I might need to get some water. Oh, Jesus. Oh! I need to drink too. I need to drink. How am I still dying? How am I still dying? I'm not even there anymore. Do I need to run down to the water? Oh my god, and I broke my... Jesus. I might not make it. I might not make it. Douse yourself. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, even with this blue ice in my hand, it wasn't enough to combat the heat at the top of the mountain there. I have no idea why that place is so hot, to be honest. Like, it's even hotter. Like, there's trees, there's grass up there, but it's somehow hotter than this barren desert that I'm in. I'm so confused. I guess I'll never be able to survive the temperature up there.
Alright, we're here. And now, we have oak wood. So, let's make some oak furniture. Now that we have this workshop here, and put this ice, make it into packed ice, and let's try to put it in here. Let's see. Will it actually last a good amount? I think it is, actually. I think it's lasting a pretty good amount. Look at that. Yeah, it's actually lasting pretty long. That is way better. We can probably maintain this. Yeah. That can work. That can work if we use blue ice. Doesn't take that long to make.
I finally figured it out. I can actually use this icebox forever if I just keep putting blue ice into it. I have no idea how long it lasts, but I just know that it lasts for a long time if you put blue ice into it. Like, a couple days, literally. And all I needed to make blue ice was just to keep putting ice in the freezer over and over again until it turned into blue ice. And that actually did not take that long compared to how much time the blue ice takes to melt. But now it was time to make furniture. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this since, like, whenever I got the workshop, but I just haven't had the materials to do it.
Anyways, furniture. Let's make some furniture. What should we make? Definitely some tables. Some stuff like that. Let's make some drawers. 2 drawers here. To put here in my bedroom, because I'm tired of putting stuff on chairs like that. There, drawer, and I would like another drawer to go there, but that chest is there, so I guess that's fine. Also, these heads, they're getting kind of old. I'll put these heads elsewhere. Probably in the storage room, they would look not so horrible. Also, I hate how that torch is uneven, but where else am I gonna put a torch? I guess we can fix it by doing that. And let's put these heads right there. There we go. Look at that. That isn't even like barely has scratched that ice that we put in, man.
It was now the fateful day 59, and I still couldn't really make furniture by this time because I needed iron. Most of the furniture I wanted to make needed iron, and I didn't have any. So that was what I was going to do today. Go mining. Underwater again, because for some reason I just love mining underwater. Well, no, I have this theory that underwater caves are way better than normal caves in Minecraft, because I heard somewhere that apparently ores are less likely to spawn when exposed to air, and I'm not sure if that's true. But in underwater caves, they're not exposed to air, they're exposed to water. So therefore, they're more likely to spawn in underwater caves. Maybe, I don't know, could someone fact check this? I don't know. They just seem like there's a lot more ores in underwater caves from my experience.
And let's head to the mines. Let's just equip this stuff real quick so we don't drown. Alright, here we are. The depths. Let's see if we can find any iron, because that's what I'm mainly looking for. Oh my god, this cave is almost fully drained. I forgot I opened holes in it. I wonder if it'll fully drain by the time, well, the 100 days ends. I don't know, I guess you'll have to keep watching to find out. Where's some iron? I need iron. I yearn for iron. Where is it? Can I hold a torch down here? Maybe. No. I'm an idiot. How would a torch help me light down here? Oh yeah, because the fire's gonna work down here, yeah. That's very logical thinking skills right there. Was this iron? Nope, that's just useless copper. Iron, please, somewhere. There has to be iron somewhere. I haven't explored this part of the cave, so if there's iron somewhere, it's here. Oh, there's coal and iron. There we go. Oh god, that's poison spider. Nope. I'm okay off that. Nope, they're trying to crawl to me. Yeah, I'm good.
It was now day 60. I had finally gotten enough iron to make whatever furniture I would want. And that is exactly what I planned to do this entire day. I had a lot of selections and it was kind of hard to choose what I wanted to make.
Alright, what should we make? We have a lot of options here. Is there any nice chairs we can make? I think those are the only chairs we can make. Sofas, which require lots of wool. And white dye. How would we even get white dye? Or we have some wool. We can make one. I don't really want to waste our wool on sofas, because as you can tell, we don't have a lot of access to wool. Right? White wool, and let's make a little sofa, I guess. What else do we need? 16 wheat? Why do we need wheat? I'm confused. Why do we need wheat to make a sofa? Is that what sofas are made out of? Wheat? Is my sofa made out of wheat, like at my house in real life? I am pretty confused, but yeah, it's no problem. I guess we have wheat. Do we have some more wheat? We do. Yeah, we should have enough now. Now we can make, oh, it's 2. Hold on. All right, now we got premium. We got some premium stuff. Where do we put this? Well, it's time to decide, like, what do we classify as the kitchen and the living room of this house? I guess this can be the living room, like this, like where you enter, and then this part of it can be the kitchen, or the kitchen can just be like the small little space here too. It doesn't really matter. I think I'm overthinking all this. Let's see, like, can we make it so we can like determine what is the kitchen and what's not? Would that be difficult? Probably. Huh. What if we do a little like kitchen island? That would surely be enough to like determine the kitchen. Does this count as a kitchen island? I don't know. It all like blends in because it's all sandstone. Is there any like furniture that we can use to like make a kitchen island? There's some kitchen stuff, but it's all white and really weird. I don't think there's anything good to make a kitchen island here, to be honest. Ooh, granite stepping stones. Hold on, I want to check this out. Ooh, that would look sick. Or that looks sick, like coming into the house. Some little stepping stones. You can even make bathtubs. Are you serious? Ooh, we should make a bathroom. Am I crazy for saying that? Whoa, Jimmy! Jimmy! What are you doing back here? I thought you were dead, Jimmy. Oh my god, he's even coming to my home. Yo, Jimmy. Bro, you missed so much. Look at the place, bro. We got furniture. We even got a nice, cool place for you to chill. Let me take this away here and push Jimmy into this corner. It's okay, Jimmy. You're here again, yeah. But your llamas, hold on. Your llamas are perfect for this. You know, like, we can test out the butchery process on your llamas, man. Let me just get my cleaver real quick and, it's gonna, yeah. Look at that. Llamas, I don't have enough inventory space for that. Hold on. Right, pick these up. Oh, we go very slow with these llamas. Let's put them in the fridge. Jimmy, what's up? Oh, dude. Bro, I'm not gonna butcher you, Jimmy.
After about 30 days, Jimmy came back. Man, Jimmy, we all missed you, man. Why didn't you come back sooner, man? I was alone for these 30 days. You're not gonna leave again, right, Jimmy? Right? Even though, you're invisible? Anyways, I had finally made furniture. Honestly, I was starting to get pretty advanced in this world. Now all that was left was to build the rest of the city. On day 61, something was deeply bothering me. These roads, man, they were just empty, incomplete. So that's what I was going to work on today. I started by removing the sandstone, then placing the road, as I always do. And of course, going to mine more granite or andesite. I forgot what this stuff is called, to be honest. I always forget. I always get those two confused. I think it's granite. I don't know. I'm too lazy to check the footage, to be honest. Day 65. Hello, Jimmy. Looking at the rain outside. I bet you didn't even notice that wasn't a voiceover, huh? Yeah, you probably did. It kind of sounds a little different, I guess, because I kind of pay attention more to the sound quality of these voiceovers. That's kind of why I do them. And also, my commentary in-game isn't that good. Anyways, I decided to take off the radio filter. I don't know if you guys like that more or not. I kind of like it because it kind of like discerns whether it's me talking in a voiceover or if it's me in game. I don't know. Can you guys let me know in the comments? I'm actually pretty curious as to if you guys like that or not. The radio voice, I mean. But anyways, yeah, I was pretty much just working on the roads for most of day 65. I really wanted them to look nice and polished since I think they actually gave a really nice detail to this city. I don't know, I just really like how these granite panels and granite bricks all look. They just match everything so well. And of course, it was a super rainy day, so I was constantly worried about there being a tornado since, well, that time there was a tornado. It was extremely rainy, just like this. Anyways, after the rain cleared up, I kind of polished the road just a little bit more and started working on some more furniture for my home. Yeah, I know. I am literally obsessed with this. Talking of furnishing, or speaking about furnishing, we should probably furnish our home a little bit more because we barely did anything. Let's see, we got some tables. We can make some tables, chairs, desk. I feel like, let's get 2 tables. 2 chairs. And where can we place these without making it look terrible? It'd be cool to have a little dining table right here, but I feel like this is already very crowded and Jimmy's there, so we might be able to release Jimmy for a second here. Let me just block off all the exits so Jimmy can roam free for a second. Yo, Jimmy, you're gonna have to move, buddy. Let's move you somewhere nice. Where should we put Jimmy, guys? Or should we keep him in the corner there, huh? No, I really want to put like a table here. So, like 2 tables here. And then, what am I doing? And yeah, put some chairs like, nope, move Jimmy. Some chairs like right there. I feel like that looks pretty nice. If Jimmy wasn't in the way, it would look pretty nice. Where can we put you, Jimmy? That, won't look too terrible. Where do you want to go, buddy? Oh, you want to go in this corner, huh? What if we, like, dig a block in the ground and just, leave Jimmy here? Let's see. No. Nope. Stop resisting, Jimmy. Oh my god, he's trying to leave. No. Oh, no. No. Bad Jimmy. Oh, here we go. Trading calmed him down. There, Jimmy gets to stay right there forever. Let's make Jimmy's little thing here a trapdoor, yeah, so you don't see it too much from the outside. My home was finally starting to shape up. I mean, I had a fridge, furniture, even Jimmy came back because it was so good. Now it was only missing one thing for me. A stove, so I can actually cook full-on meals, because at this point, I was getting pretty tired of eating just watermelon. Even though I can't really taste it because it's a game. But either way, I wanted a stove to make cool meals and stuff. So, all I really needed to make this was just some bricks. I was kind of unsure if bricks were even on this, like, island thing. Because I had never even seen clay. So I decided that I was gonna go look for some. Maybe right here should be fine. I don't know how deep clay would be here. Or if there is clay. Actually, this all might be sandstone, huh? Let's go down to, well, the grass area here. Wait, do we row faster if we do it backwards? I think we do. Oh yeah, it's a lot faster if we go backwards. Anyways, yeah, let's go down to this grass area down here. We're gonna have to F5, huh? Yeah, right. Over here, there should be clay here, hopefully. Clay. Is there any clay? I see a regular sand. Oh, there we go. Some clay. Do I have a door on me? No. Is this clay or salt? Oh no, it's salt. Oh no. Real ones know. I got beef with salt. That's just gravel. Oh, wait, hold on. This has a nice little clay color. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Oh my god, it was only 3 pieces. Okay. This game hates me. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Only 3 pieces of clay and infinite salt. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. How'd you know? Is this clay? Please? No, that's just more salt. Clay, is this clay? If I see some salt, that's salt. Yep. Is there any clay? This is all salt, right? Yep. It's all salt. No, that is clay. Okay. This is what we want. We want clay. Right. Yes. I'll overflow the stack, and I guess let's go back on the boat. And let's get on out of here. We got all the clay we needed. Let's just hop on the boats and reverse this. The controls are very weird. Oh yeah, that helps. What the? I just pressed F5 and now we have like this GTA view. Whoa. Yeah, it definitely helps a lot rowing. Right, now let's park this right up like this. Straighten out a little bit, and there we go. Just like that, okay. I cannot believe that the salt thing happened to me again. If you didn't see my last video, which you probably didn't, this exact same thing happened to me in that video. I tried to get some clay to make the stove. All I ended up finding was just a ton of salt. Just salt over and over and over again. And no clay. It was actually starting to make me mad in this video, I'm not even gonna lie. But anyways, now that I had all this clay, I could finally make bricks, and I could finally make a stove. So now, I was just deciding on what I actually wanted to cook with this. Since I had a ton of crops in the greenhouse, I could actually cook a good variety of meals. Alright, place the skillet right there on the stove. And now we can cook stuff. Can we cook a watermelon? No. What can we cook? Emu egg. We can cook that. What about a tropical fish? Nope. I know you can cook stuff with this, I just don't know what. What about animal fat? Can we cook that? Nope. I know something we can cook. Salmon. Now, let's make a cutting board with the salmon. Like this cutting board. And I think we also have a knife that we can use in one of our chests here. Well, that's a fillet knife. That's not gonna work. Or maybe it will. Let's see. Knife. Give me that. Where's the fishy at? We had some fish here. Oh, it's in my hand. I'm an idiot. There we go. Will this work? Yeah, look at that. Right now, with this raw salmon slice, we will cook it here. Ooh, look at that. I'm a master chef here. Ooh, cooked salmon slice, and come on. There we go. Some salmon. Nice. Wow, that's actually very nutritious. I know you can make some plates. I want to make some plates. No way. You need quartz? Oh, it's very easy to get. There's quartz everywhere. Yeah, look at that. And of course it has a gravel on top of it. I'll just do that. It was really only one piece. Are you serious? Yeah, there we go. Quartz. Yeah, give me all that. Thank you. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, we make 4 plates with 1 quartz. It wasn't just 1. Anyways, plates. I'll put one here. And yeah, no, I'll put one here and then remove this one. Then I'll put one here. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks pretty nice. Okay, we gotta play here, and then the rest of the plates. We should make some like kitchen cabinets. Let me see if I can. Ooh, I can. Oh, pretty easy too. Just some dye. Some dye and wood, that's pretty much it. Let's see, let's make some. It's 2, okay. Anyways, let's put these. Nope. Don't make it face that way. How do I make it face the other way? Oh, like that. There we go. And then right here, I think we can put like a kitchen grill. And light range hood. Why do we need power for this? I'm so confused. I guess real life hoods do use power, but I'll just connect it like that. Ooh, we should make a kitchen sink, dude. Just need quartz, copper. Yeah. We can make that right now. There, we can make that oak kitchen sink. I guess we can replace this here. Look at that, dude. We have a whole kitchen. Little sink here. Wow. Can we drain that, please? Please?
I guess I didn't install any plumbing here, so, yeah, that water's stuck there.
On day 68, I woke up to a terrifying situation. Just look around. Can you see what's wrong? Yep. Jimmy. He's gone again. I don't know why. What could have possibly made him run, man? I had him in this little corner here. Like, why would he ever want to run away, man? I have a cool house, nice and cold, fridge, whole table. I can cook him meals. Man, Jimmy, why would you run, man? I'm so sad now. Anyways, I was starting to get pretty low on iron. And for a lot of stuff I need to make this town, I was going to need a bunch of it. So I decided that I was going to make myself a little meal before I head down to the mines.
Anyways, today I'm going to go mining because apparently I need iron to make most of the furniture I want to make. Also, I completely forgot I need my diving gear. I'm an idiot. And, well, real quick before I go down there, I'm going to make me something. Gonna make me some greens, man. A fruit salad, because it's like the only thing I can make out of here, because I have no meat. I've been eating watermelons for the last like 40 days. I did make that stove, but I can't cook a dang thing with it, dude. Gotta make some bowls, and I don't even know where to put it, like right here. I think it's tomato, lettuce, and beetroot. There we go. Let's make 4 of those, I guess. There we go, mixed salad. There we go. Good food, good food. This should keep us going down there in the mines. Later on, I think I'm gonna make, something better. Maybe with fish. Yeah, I could probably make a meal with fish. I think I did that in Antarctica when I went there. In Minecraft, not in real life. I'm not that guy in real life, man. If I was out here in real life, I would be dead in 5 seconds. Alright, let's go mining and hopefully not die. Alright, here we go. We're actually gonna go, to that big cave that we found, because that seems to have a lot more ores, so let's put on our shield, and hopefully not get eaten by a huge centipede. Right, here we are. Now we just gotta resurface here. Oh god, oh god. Nope, why don't I have my weapon? I was trying to wrench this guy. Ooh, his head came off. Oh god, there's another one. Wait, do I have my cleaver? I'm gonna kill one with the cleaver. Oh god. Oh, look at that. Dropped his corpse. Here we go. Dropped the corpse too. Okay, we are walking extremely slowly with these. Hold on, let me eat my salad. Let me eat my little lunch that my mommy packed me. Yummy, yummy. Look at that. Oh, this gives us regeneration. Oh my god, this is a great food. Nobody told me this gave me regeneration. Man, that might be like our go-to food then. Look at that, we're back to full health in like an instant. Anyways, let's get what really matters here, iron. Ooh, even more iron up here. Okay, there's a lot of iron in this cave. Is there any iron I missed? Oh, right here. I hope to god nothing sneaks up on me. Oh, spider, hello? Ow. I don't think they can drop their skulls.
After wandering through this cave for a bit and collecting a bit more iron, I accidentally stumbled upon one of my biggest fears in real life.
Any iron here? I like underwater caves. Yep. No. Oh my god, it's copper. Wow, this cave is massive, dude. I hope I don't get lost down here. I hope there's no, like... What? What? We getting iron? We're getting out of here. I don't want to find out what that sound was. I feel like I'm an iron lung right now. Oh my god! We're freezing! Oh! 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 Oh. Yeah, these will cool us down. I mean, warm us up. I'm too confused, you know, I've been in the desert for so long. Okay, so down here is not just devoid of oxygen, but also devoid of heat. Iron, more iron. Give me. Imagine I freeze to death. I freeze to death in this desert. Our tank's running low, which is worrying me because I am not too sure where the exit is. If worse comes to worse, we have doors. So I think we're okay.
My oxygen tank was starting to run pretty low, and I had literally no idea where the exit was. I was in a completely different part of the cave where I have never even explored before, and I was extremely deep underground. And something else, if you notice, every single time my oxygen tank ticks down, it ticks down by 2. So it's actually running out twice as fast as it normally would. And this is because I'm actually deep below deep slate and underwater at the same time, which kind of causes the mod to glitch out. Since both of those spots don't have air, it's kind of like multiplying it by 2. Whoa. Whoa. What is that? Can I attack it? Okay. Is it dead? Okay. Oh, more iron. Hold up. We only have 4 minutes left in our tank. I have zero idea where we came from, by the way. I think over here? Yeah, this is it. This is where we came from. Actually, I have no idea where we came from. This is not good. We only have 2 minutes left in our tank. Why is it going down 2 at a time? Hello? Why is it going down 2 at a time? So we have about 1 minute left of air, and I have no idea where I am. Dude, where am I? Oh God. Where did I come from? Our pressure's low, yeah. This isn't good. I have no idea where we are. And our back tank's pretty much empty. Oh God, no, it's about to run out, dude. Where are we? Oh my God, this is a true cave diving incident. No, this is terrifying. This is actually terrifying. We're gonna have to use our final seconds of air. Hold on. Oh. I recognize this. This is the geode, right? Yes, okay, we're close. Oh my God, that was absolutely terrifying. This literally reminds me of like those old stories of like cave divers running out of oxygen underwater. It was literally exactly like that. An actual horror story. But luckily for me, somehow I managed to find the exit literally as I was about to run out of oxygen. Or as I did. I literally did run out of oxygen. Day 71. Today was an interesting day. You see, it was getting pretty close to the deadline of when the city was gonna have to be built. So I was deciding on where to build this new home, since I had to have 3 homes built and I only had 1 of them. And look who also showed up today. Wow, Jimmy. Wow, buddy, you're here pretending like you didn't just leave my home 2 times now. Yeah, even though I gave you a comfortable little living space in the corner there. I'll never forgive you, man. But anyways, I really wanted to actually use my stove for once. So I decided on what meal I was gonna make. And it was gonna be a little fish stew. But little did I know, this was not gonna be as easy as I thought it would. Anyways, let's go fishing. Let's go fishing, guys. I guess I'll go out kind of deep into the ocean. That's probably where the best fish are. What in the world? What is that? How did you get out here, buddy? Also, that temple. I found that like on day 1. And I've never... Were those squids? Jesus Christ. That is a shark over there. I don't know if y'all guys can look or tell. But that is a shark and those are squids. I don't know if they're dangerous. The shark's definitely dangerous. Let's check out this temple. I see some stuff in the water I don't like. Are you serious? Is that an Among Us statue? Hold on. This looks like if I steal this, it's gonna blow up. No, there's nothing under it. I guess we can take the Among Us statue. Okay, let's go like right here and we can begin fishing right here. And let's just sit down here so we have a nice little experience here. Look at us fishing out in the middle of the ocean on our boat. Around the middle of the ocean, nothing's gonna bite. There we go. Whoa! What is this? Red. I do not think I can put that in the video how I pronounce that. It's red grouper. So out in the ocean, there's definitely better fish. And there's sharks, as I saw. Whoa, what is that? Oh, seagrass. Wow. What is that I just saw come out of the water and go right back in? Whoa, what is that? Jellyfish, huh? I don't think jellyfish, I don't think they would take a bait. Or would they? I don't know if people like fish for jellyfish. Oh god, it's storming out here. Man, we're just catching jellyfish out here, dude. And it's raining pretty rough. I hope that doesn't mean something bad's happening. Like a NATO or something. Wow, pufferfish. Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna eat that. It's storming really bad. I think we're in the middle of a tornado. I'm not going to lie. I think we are. Should I get out of here? Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. Let's turn this around. And, yeah. Fishing trip cut a little short by a tornado, I think. I'm actually not too sure what that was, but, the wind picked up all of a sudden. Very violently, so it's probably better to get out of there. And I'm just gonna park this like this here. I don't even care about parking it right. It's whatever. Oh! Yeah. We were, right in the middle of all that. Just a little water tornado, I guess, huh? After that little scare out in the ocean, it was finally time to cook my fish stew. All it really needed was a cooking pot, tomato sauce, fish, and onion. Yeah, at this point, I really thought I had onion, but I didn't. I looked in all my chests. Even in the greenhouse, I had 0 onion. So yeah, how was I gonna make this if I didn't have any onion? But hey, at least I could make the tomato sauce and drink that or something. I don't even know. But there was hope. I'd figured out that wild onions exist. So if I could just find some, I would be good to make my meal. Alright, let's go find some wild tomatoes. And my suspicion is that they would be over here. I mean, wild tomatoes, am I an idiot? I mean wild onions. Because it says on the guide of this farming mod that wild onions are found very commonly in like these places here. No way that's it. Hold on. Is that... Yep, there we go. We have onions now. Woo! That was insanely quick. I guess we got lucky. Is that a camel? Wait, can we get milk from you? No. No, we can't. Okay, I had to try. Ooh, what about a kangaroo? Can we get milk from you? So I can make cheese? No. Can I fight a kangaroo? Oh god. Oh god. Oh yeah, they dropped meat, I forgot. Apparently we can make a sandwich with kangaroo meat, which sounds awful. Anyways, now that we have onions, let's plant these babies. And there we go, onions. Wow, we have onions now. Tonight we'll have fish stew, but for now, I'm just gonna make me a little kangaroo sandwich. That probably doesn't sound, or probably doesn't taste very good, but don't knock it till you try it is what a wise guy said one day. Anyways, we're gonna have to collect some more wheat, replant all this. We're gonna make a feast for tonight. I want to see if I can make some special drinks like a watermelon shake or something too. Real quick, let me just remove this cooking pot, put it back in here, and switch it with the skillet. And we're gonna cook this kangaroo meat. Yummy, yummy. And we're also going to make some bread. I think just 2 slices is fine. Yep, get that kangaroo meat. Now, boom, kangaroo burger. Look at that. Very probably nutritious. There's some salad in there, looks like. Don't know where that came from. Because we only put meat and bun, so at least this gives us a ton of hunger, looks like. And real quick, I want to see if there's anything special that we can actually, like, sip on. No way. There's cactus juice? I want some of that. We just gotta find sugarcane, because, that's what gives us the sugar for the drinks, and yeah, there's some right there. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ooh. Cactus is right here, too. Give me this. This. I've never tried cactus juice in real life. Actually, I think I'm lying. I think I did once. Give me this sugarcane. Boom. Anyways, let me make a little hole for this water. Oh, I already have one there. Get some drinks and purify this real quick. Now let's make the fish stew while that cooks. Remove the skillets, put on the pots, get me my tomato sauce, the fish, And we're gonna need the onion too, and then put the bowl here. Got it. Onion and tomato sauce. Yeah, there we go. Now that's cooking up. All right. Now I want my purified water bottle here. Oh, there we go. Fish stew. Anyways, now I want to make that cactus juice, which I think it's just like this. Nope. We need sugar. Sugar right here. Here. Cactus. There we go. Cactus juice. Look at this. We got cactus juice. We got a fish stew. We're living the life out here in the desert. Well, I guess let's sip on this stew. Drink our cactus juice. Wow, we're living the life out here, man. It was now day 77, and I had less than 25 days to finish up the city. I still needed a couple buildings finished before it could even count. So what I decided to do was just to start building out the road in anticipation for building this other house, since all I really needed to build now was just 2 homes, and I would be done with the city. The 2 roads will meet together. And in the middle there is going to be a house, or maybe 2. There we go. Okay, that's lined up. All right. Now we're going to need a little bit more of this triple brick. And let's start building this all out. We should have enough for this entire road. We might run out of granite, to be honest. All right, there we go. Now we just got to put the panels in. This should hopefully be enough, just this stack here. And now let's start setting that in. Right, there we go. That's that side done. Now this side. Will we have enough? Probably not. Actually, maybe. We still have about a stack of granite left. Yeah, we can turn these triple bricks back into granite. Or into the granite panels. There we go. So now we should have enough. Right, is that it? Okay, yeah, I believe that is it. All the panels set in. Let me just set some of these in and some of these too. There we go. Alright, there we go. Our roads are nice and set up now. We just gotta fill all this in here with the sandstone. And then in the middle of all this, we build another one of the homes. And then we just have to build one more home and we're done here. That is all we have to do. Oh well, we have to furnish all the homes. Which really, we can do that in one day, so. Alright, hopefully we have enough sandstone to fill this entire hole up. Because if not, well, you already know what we're gonna have to do. There we go. Okay. I might... Yeah, I guess I'll fill this in too. I wanted to do kind of like a little lake here, which I might actually do that. Just not right now. Honestly, how cool would it be if I made a house here and then like gates surrounding it? Ooh, that would look pretty nice. I am liking how this is coming together though. This city looks pretty nice. Also, we should set up some lights around the city. After spending a pretty good amount of time collecting sandstone, it was finally time to start on this new house on day 82. And yeah, I think at this point I'm just gonna take my little saw thing, whatever it's called, stone cutter, and I'm just gonna take it to the work site because I don't feel like running back and forth every time I need new stone. Oh, should I build it like this? Not entirely sure how I want to build this. Let's see, I know it's gonna be back here, and we should just make the cut sandstone already. Let's just, I guess, start building, and we'll figure out how we want to do this. I don't know, I feel like I want to make this look like kind of those, desert houses and villages. I want to make one little tall section here, one little section here. I don't know, I just want to make a lot. Right, instead of building already, we should probably, like, do a little outline of what we want to do first. And I don't think I want to make it this small. Let's see, what do we want to build this like? Is that a okay outline? I don't know. I feel like that's fine. We can work with this. Now, one of these sections is going to be taller, one of them is going to be smaller. That probably is going to be taller. This section right here, since it's smaller. And then the rest here, I think I'm going to do like a little pond and like gates all around this home right here. But it kind of sucks because it's going to be covering the town hall. But, Is that a problem? I'm thinking a little, yeah. That is kind of a problem. I think I'm actually gonna move this entire house. I'm gonna make it have a backyard instead with all the stuff I want in it. I'm gonna move it kind of upwards, like right here, I guess. Just so it doesn't entirely cover the town hall. Alright, yeah, that should be good here. Now let's start building this all up. But first, actually, I want some, like, slabs and stairs and all that stuff. So I guess I'll make, like, not a stack. Well, for now, I'll get 32. I am completely, like, freestyling this right now. I have no idea how I really want this to come out, so... Right, and of course, this is gonna be 4 blocks tall right here, and the other one, it's gonna be... like, I don't even know, like 8 blocks tall. Alright, that is enough for here. Now, I'm only gonna build this section now. And the entrance can be right here, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. So you see, that's how I'm gonna build it. Little section here, big section there. So yeah, this part's gonna be a lot taller than the other one. I don't know how much, I just want it to be substantially taller. There we go. Right, I guess that's sufficient height. Yeah, I guess that's fine right there. But actually something that's ticking me off. This build. It's uneven. Oh god, yep. We're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna have to fix that. Remove this. Remove everything. Yep. I don't know about you guys, but if I see something's uneven, it's gotta go. Right, that was faster than I expected anyways. Now let's continue building this. Not uneven this time, hopefully. Right, there we go. Now that shouldn't be uneven, hopefully. Let's see, put this here. And yeah, there we go. Now that's 5. Well, it was even before. I want it to be odd, so there's like a middle block here. Because it looks better, in my opinion. Anyways, how should we do the little ceiling here? I was thinking we were gonna do something with, sandstone stairs. Something like this, where we got a stair, cut, stair. Yeah, just like this, alternate between these, but not like this. The stairs cannot be on the corners, so like this, and stair, this, stair, this, stair. Oh, not like that. Stair. And yeah, just do that all along here as the roof. And to make this easier, I guess I should just do this. Alright, does that even look good for like a roof? Hold on, let me just do this real quick. There we go. Huh. Probably not right now, to be honest. Looks a little too bland. Let's make some buttons. And like place them here. Yeah, that helps the looks a little bit, I guess. Just a little bit. Huh, I feel like this is way too bland. I don't know. We have to add something that makes this stand out, because right now, it's not really standing out. Huh, what could we do? Or is that fine? I really don't know. I guess we'll make it stand out later. For now, let's just do the roof on that side of the house. Right, nope. Why did that flip? Right, there we go. That is the stairs done for this roof. Now let's just cut this down here and see how that looks. Yep, that looks not very good. I wonder what we could do to make that look good. I don't know. Huh, I feel like, let me do something like this. Put some stairs there, or maybe even wrap around here, put some sandstone here, and maybe some, well, walls, sandstone walls there too. Let's see, sandstone wall here, alright. And now right there we're gonna have a little window. Let me first, of course, make some ladders. Ladder, 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 ladder. And where's the window supposed to be? I forgot. I think right here. Right here. Yep, right here. And desert windows. How are these made? I saw somewhere that they're just like trap doors. I feel like that will look good. Like one here, one there. There we go. Okay, that's a nice little window now. This is gonna have to be a 2-block ceiling though, which I don't really like, but I guess it's whatever. Actually, I guess it doesn't have to be. We can just put the window on like eye level here, but I don't like how that looks. Look at that window, nice little window. And then here, that can be the roof, yeah. There we go, right? Nice little room, whatever that is. Look at that, looks much better. I feel like it would look better if it was inside though. You know what I mean, like the trapdoor is inside. Let's figure out if it will look better that way. It definitely should. Or, nope, that's not how you do it. I think I have to do it from the outside like this. There we go. Right, how does that look? Yeah, much better, probably. Alright, and we should also set up some little buttons there too, like the bottom floor has it. Oh god, I can't even cross because of these windows. And set them up here. Over here too. I can't reach that one, so we're not gonna do that one for now. Alright, it's looking a little bit better, We're fixing it up. I feel like in order to really nail the look, we're gonna need some leaves. Some leaves. You can never go wrong with leaves. And I think we have a good amount of them. Wait, did the icebox run out? Oh god. It's fine, we have some blue ice here. There. Wait, can we get water from the sink? Oh my god. What? So I've been running all the way to the river for no reason. We can just get water straight from the sink. I was wondering why it didn't drain. Wow, that is so useful. What? I love finding out random useful stuff like that, and that's so obvious. How did I not know? Can I drink from it? No, I can't drink from it, but that's pretty useful. Look at that. Infinite water. Because somehow this sink is connected to some pipeline underneath. Don't ask me how that works. Anyways, leaves. We have some palm leaves here, I think. I don't know if we have acacia leaves. We might have to get our shears out and get some. Yeah, let's go get some shears. Leaves, that's what I meant. Firstly, we gotta munch on this, so now you can go get some leaves. Oh, speaking of leaves, right here. There's some right here. And these palm ones, they ain't looking too good, to be honest. I think just with those leaves we can manage. We don't need that much. We don't need that many leaves. Anyways, how can we set up some leaves here? Let's make a compost table. How you make a compost table? I don't know. Is it all slabs? Am I an idiot? I know you need slabs for... Yeah, you do. Right, I didn't know you could actually sneak through that. Anyways, let's put like a little compost thing here. No, not to compost stuff. We just want leaves. There, put some leaves all around here. No real rhyme or reason to these leaves, just that, hey, leaves look nice. Actually, I don't know about this compost here. Let's destroy this, and what if we put, like, walls here? Little sandstone thing here, and a slab here. Huh. I don't know about that. Ooh, hold on. No. Oh, well, I just fell. Just put some leaves around here. Look at that. Nice greenery. And then here at the entrance, we can do that little compost thing. No, don't put it in there. And just do a little bit of leaves around it, I guess. What else do we add to this house? Huh. Let me get a couple more trapdoors. I want to experiment with these. Nope, I can only make 4. I guess 4 should do, I guess. I don't know. Let me set up some greenery here. Like that, I feel like. and just put trapdoors all along here. No, not there. No, we're not gonna be able to cover this in it because, well, yeah. What can we do about that? Just put a plank here? I guess that looks fine, yeah. Also, let me see. I wanna actually replace this. That little. Want to replace that slab there, and let me see. Replace it with some cut sandstone here, and put a lantern there. How would that look? Or is that too like? What if I extend it one block out like that, and then put a lantern? Would that look too weird? No, I don't hate how that looks, to be honest. It's not horrible. That's all I can say. Anyways, what now? Ooh, maybe we can add like some like chairs and stuff to the outside here. That could make it look pretty nice. Oh, I have an idea. I have a big idea of something that could look extremely crazy good. Look, you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be utterly bamboozled when you find out what I'm making. Yeah, granite stepping stones. Hear me out, man. Hear me out. This is gonna look crazy. Let's see. Oh, yep, I love that. And let's make a door too. Why not? No idea why I'm making a door when I already have like 50 doors in my chest, but yeah, that's starting to actually look pretty nice. I'm starting to like it. Now we just need, I feel like I gotta do it. That little pond idea I had here. Just a tiny little pond. And there's water right here. Let's see, is there more? Yeah. Is there even more? Yep. No, we're gonna have to get, oh god. We're gonna have to get more water from somewhere else. And I'm starting to get hungry, and there's no more kangaroo burgers for me, so that's not good. I do have a bunch of fish though, so if we ever get too hungry, just make another fish stew. Right, there we go. I think that pond is nice and level now. But what do we put? What do we put like next to it? Leaves? More leaves? I don't think so. I guess we could plant some dirt next to this, maybe? Maybe some dirt, some grass. That would look okay, I guess. Let me just get some dirt. Also, there's probably an insane amount of mobs that spawn down there, so I should put down some torches here. Yeah, just light this bottom place up so there's no mobs here. Right, that should do. Hopefully. Let me just get some dirt from here. I do have my shovel. Yeah, okay. Ooh, there's even flowers here. That might look nice. Okay, we got enough dirt. Let's go back now. Alright, actually I want to get some coarse dirt too. And let me just place these buttons up here if I can, just so they're not clogging up my inventory. There we go. Want to get some buttons. I mean, what was I here for again? I completely forgot. Oh, the icebox is about to run out again. Wow. I was here for. Oh, I wanted some gravel to make some coarse dirt. But I also wanted something else. I think I was gonna plant a palm tree over there. I don't know. I'll find out when I get there, because that's what usually happens. Oh well, I need bone meal. And my inventory is completely clogged up. Completely. Can I plant a palm tree here? No. I probably can, but first put some dirt. I don't know how it works, like dirt going to grass. I don't know if it even works down here or in this desert. I think I need a dirt block for it to actually turn into grass, to be honest. Because otherwise, I think it's just gonna stay dirt. So that's a problem. Is there any alternatives for grass? I doubt it. I doubt it. Well, we could get like some... some grass. Like some grass... I don't know. It was now day 87, and construction on the house was going pretty well. I was almost done with it. And right after I finished this house, I would have to finish another one, so I was gonna need to kind of rush this since I only had about 13 days before the deadline. But other than that, it was going pretty good. You know, I actually like how this house is turning out. I really hope the other one I make turns out just as well. Also, have you guys even noticed that this is a whole different mic that I'm using for these voiceovers? Yeah, I just bought a new mic. So, my audio is gonna get a lot better. I hope it sounds better. I don't know. I think it does. I think it sounds a lot better. But, you guys are gonna have to tell me. Well, I am pretty hungry in this, so I think I'm gonna make some... I'm gonna make a little fish stew. Let me get my bowls out. And also I'm gonna put away some stuff like this coal here. And this other bucket I don't need. And probably some of the sandstone. And this granite too. And this slab. Let's make some tomato sauce real quick. Because I am starving. And we're gonna need some onions, some fish, of course. Actually, I think we can... Hold on. I think we can actually use this fish, I think. Or let's try to use the minnow. Maybe they actually have a use and we can cook them. So, I think it's just tomato sauce here, onion here, and then the fish. Right, that works. Yeah, we can make fish stew like that. It's okay. So, all these minnow fish that we have aren't completely useless after all. We can make a whole stew with them. Look at that. Look how much food that gives us. A lot. You know what? Let's make another one, because I'm just that fat. Yeah, I'm just that fat. I just love eating. Let's make a lot of tomato sauce. And it looks like there's a lot of wind out here. That's probably not good. Oh, what is this? We have a comfort and hot food. I wonder what that does. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that above us. And it's sandstorming. Yeah. What great weather we're having today. Alright, let's make a little bit more fish stew since we can just make so much now. Now that we figured out you can actually cook with the minnow here. And put all that back. Actually, I'll munch on a quick tomato just to get my thirst up. Right now, fish stew, thank you. Oh, we need bowls. Whoops. Right, one fish stew and another fish stew. Right, there we go. Now we have enough food for forever. Okay, I guess I'll just leave the minnow in there. Anywho, we should probably get back to working on our little home here. And first things first, I actually want to get some grass. Some well, grass itself. I'm gonna need some shears instead of getting the ones back there because I'm lazy. I'll just make new ones. And yeah, let's get ourselves some grass. Right, grass. Give me this grass. Yep. Right, that should be good. Back to... Oh, is that another lobster I see? Please, let me eat you. Did he drop anything? No, he didn't. So, are these guys just like duds? Can you not eat them? I guess so, because every single one I've caught just, look at that. Instantly fades to dust, and paralyzes you, apparently. Can't move for 8 seconds, I might drown. The effect's called lobster speed, but lobsters seem to move pretty quick. Wow, I'm actually freezing. Hold on. Yeah, I'm freezing until I resurface, and then I'm absolutely piping hot again, so. Alright, let's see if we can plant some grass here. I don't know if you can even plant grass on. Yo, you can. Okay, that's surprising. I didn't know you could do that. And some more leaves here, because we all love leaves. Yeah, I probably shouldn't place that one there. Anyways, yeah, I'm liking how this looks. Nice little pond here. What else could we put here? Maybe, like, cut this and put a slab. Yeah, I guess. No, let's not do that. Huh, what else can we do here? My brain's thinking. Oh, I was gonna plant a palm tree. I guess we should try that real quick. I wonder if it'll even look good. I don't know, I don't trust these saplings. Every time I plant a sapling for looks, it always looks horrible. Let's at least try though, I guess. Let me see. I'll dig this corner piece out. And put some dirt, put the palm sapling, and there we go. Oh! Doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I would say that adds a good amount to the house. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I know some cities have trees where, they, like, protect it from the roots or whatever. Like, there's little things at the roots where they, like, protect it so it doesn't fall down. So I might add some of that. But, oh, I didn't mean to fall. I think I'm gonna plant another palm tree here. There we go. Now we have 2 little palm trees, or is that too much? I don't hate it. It reminds me of, like, Mexico. Because when I went there was a lot of palm trees. Yeah, I guess I don't hate it. Looks nice. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I'm happy with this home now. Now we just gotta actually finish the interior, because the interior, it's looking rough. And I think all this ceiling here I'm gonna do with slabs. I want the top roof here to actually be accessible. And you'll see why in a second. Nope. Messed up here. Alright, there we go. Now, I don't have any torches right now, but we'll light it up later. And you can access the roof from right here. Look at this. Tell me this ain't an awesome hangout spot. Just chilling on top of this roof here. Looks amazing. Wow. And door right here too. There we go. Or actually, I like my any doors better. There we go. That's much nicer on the eyes. 10 days left in this. It might sound nice, but I'm still not really done with this house, and I'm going to need to build a whole nother one. So I better hurry. I think I might still have enough sandstone for a whole nother house. I'm not too sure though. For today, I think I'm gonna try to furnish and decorate that one as much as I can. And then we can start working on the other one, maybe today if I have time. Because this might take a while. We're gonna need a new pickaxe and some torches. Alright, let's make some torches here. And a new pickaxe here. There we go. I know we already have that one, but that one's gonna break in like a millisecond, so we'll just combine them. And here I want to make a little window. Just like this. And a little back door here. There we go. And let's quickly make some furniture too. I'm probably gonna have to turn these logs into, yep, planks. And we can just make 2 acacia chairs. And an acacia table. Also, let's eat this fish stew. Right, so we can place the table here. And a chair here, and a chair facing forward like that. There we go. Ooh, what if I put a little plate on the windowsill, or better yet, a potted plant? I'm a genius. Yeah, potted plant, or flower pot, whatever. Whatever they call it nowadays. Flower pot, yeah. Little flower pot here, there we go. And yeah, I don't know what else to do to the back here. I was gonna add a window here, but look at that. That won't work, because the ladder's there. Huh, so choices. What do I do? Well, when you don't know what to do, you know. You know what you gotta do. More leaves. There we go. Yeah, that fixes everything. Just some leaves there in the corner, man. Put more leaves. You know what? Put some leaves here. Why not? Connect these. Look, leaves everywhere. Yeah. Here we go. Look at that. Yeah. And the side here, let's just put another window. Yeah. When in doubt, just put some windows. And on the inside, well, we're gonna need some torches first off. There we go. Nice and lit up now. We forgot this inside here. We're probably gonna put the torch there. For here, one right there. And I also want to put some stuff here on the roof. But first, more leaves. I need more leaves. I ran out. Leaves. Nope. I fell in a pit. And I also want to make a little bit more furniture, because I want to put stuff on the roof. Let's make just a couple chairs. 4 chairs. 2 tables. Alright. Now, for the roof. You know what we gotta put. Some leaves, yeah. Oh, but apart from just leaves, we're also gonna put some tables and chairs and stuff. Like that. And on this side too. Alright, there we go. Now this looks like a nice little rooftop to just chill, hang out, and yeah. Yeah, I love how this looks, yeah. Looks pretty nice. Pretty lively. Alright, and I think I'm done with this house, to be honest. And you guys might say, oh man, the inside's not furnished. I'm on a tight schedule, man. I do not have a lot of time to finish up. And I have to build one more house, so I think I'm gonna build the last house right here. Right smack here, right next to this house. Or should we build it here? There are some choices to be made here. First, I have to do the road, because that's always what we do first. And we actually do have some leftover granite from last time. So we should have enough to hopefully build the road and build the house. Now let's get some triple bricks. And I want to build it like kind of close here, right beside the town hall. So it's gonna go like this, and I'm not sure how far I want the bricks to go. And yeah, I pretty much have given up on repairing all that. Like, how am I gonna repair all that? And yeah, that's far enough. I'm not gonna make this house look too crazy. Alright, connect that there. Okay, now we're gonna have to do the panels. There we go. The panels here. Alright, that should be it. There we go. And I'm gonna place these here with the triple bricks, okay? There we go. Now we have a nice little intersection here. Alright, now, let's connect this road to over there. Because that's pretty much all the room we're gonna need to build this. Alright. Oh yeah, we're not gonna have enough sandstone for this house. Guess I'm going to have to literally, well, guess I'm gonna have to, mine sandstone. Why am I even stuttering? There's only one thing that we can do. Mine more sandstone. Alright, yeah, that should be enough room to build another house. I'm thinking we build this one a little similar to this house here. Not exactly copying it though, huh? I'm thinking, how can we build this house here? But first, before we build this, I'm gonna need to get a lot of sandstone. And I'm gonna need to get some oak wood, so it's time. Time to begin on this home. First things first, I want to see something. Does oak wood match with this? I would say big fat no. But I'm gonna try building with these two. Just add some variety, Or I don't know, should I keep the theme on of just spruce or not a spruce, acacia? I guess I should, to be honest, because the whole town is orange and this like sandy color, so might as well just keep on with the trend. Alright, and first things first, we gotta make the outline of this, as always. I think I know exactly how I want to make this one right here. Right, so the shape is gonna be kind of similar to that one, I guess, but it's gonna look different. And it's gonna be like this. Make sure it's 5 blocks like that. And we're gonna have this little section here, and there's gonna be another section of the home right here. And this one's gonna be a lot longer. This should be 5 blocks too. Yeah, this home's gonna be pretty small. But, hey, it's a home. Shouldn't complain. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's the little shape of it. And I'm gonna try something new too. We're gonna smelt some of this sandstone. I would say a good amount, like 40. And let's spread it through the furnaces so it smelts a little faster. Oh. There we go. Get some coal up on all these. Oh. There we go. And we might have to wait for those to smelt. And while that waits, I'm gonna use these palm logs. And I'm finally, after like 100 days, replacing the floor of this. Yeah, only took me like 100 days too. Let me just get all this here. Alright, there we go. Now, let's start setting this floor in. Ooh, I like how this palm looks just like oak wood. Dear God, please tell me we're gonna have enough. Uh-oh. 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 I don't have more palm planks. Guess we're gonna have to go get some. I guess we have a little bit of time while that's smelting in there. Also, more blue ice, so put that in there. Oh. Do we have more palm planks? We have one here. Oh, we have palm logs. Yeah, we're good. Alright, now we can complete the floor. And put the door back, and put the door over here too. And sooner I might furnish that room in there. But for now, I don't care. Alright, is my sandstone done? Yes, most of it is. Alright, we're gonna use this smooth orange sandstone. And we're gonna mix this with the regular sandstone. Like that, so it's pretty much gonna be a mix of these two. And only these two for the wall here. There we go. Okay. That looks a little strange, but trust me, it'll probably look better later. And then this entire 4th block here is gonna be just like that. There. That's going to be the chiseled sandstone, I think it's called. And the reason I'm not gonna do it there is because I actually want to make that little back section a little taller. So I think I'm gonna want some more sandstone smelted here. There we go. Alright, now let's get some more slabs. Place it all along here. And I guess let's do the little button thing like that. There we go. Right, we're missing one piece of smooth sandstone, but I'm just gonna place this bit here anyways. Ouch, that hurts. That hurts more than that fall. Wow, we made that a little tall. I don't know if I'm gonna want it that tall, to be honest. I guess it's fine. I don't know. Not sure. Anyways, I don't think I'm gonna make this the entrance, actually. But I will make that a little windows. It's gonna be some windows here. And yeah, I'm basing this off some build on the internet, because I'm honestly out of my mind pretty creatively. I've had to build so much stuff. There we go. And the door can be right here, I guess. And also put these trapdoors right there. Alright, what else do we add? I think let's add this little thing here. Then you'll be able to go up here. There we go. And then let's put some little ridges there and sandstone wall throughout it like that. Alright. Actually, no. Let's make that fences. Remove this. Put fences instead. And we can put some slabs on here too, why not? And let's get our little chisel out and see if there's any cool flooring options. Crude vertical acacia planks. Let's try this. Yeah, use that here. There we go. This can be the hangout spot for this house. Alright, we got that out of the way now. Actually, let's make some more slabs and some trapdoors too. Because I want to do some stuff up here. Right here. And right here, actually I need more fences. Whoops. Let's just make some real quick. Yeah. Yeah. I'm losing my mind from all this building, man. Fences, whoa, look at that, that's a fence. Nope, we need more. Right now, we put slab here. And we put trapdoor here. But we're not gonna have enough, so that's all we can do. Also, I'm gonna raise this here by 1 block. You'll see why in a second. Also gotta raise it up here. There we go. Alright, it's turning out okay so far. What about the inside? We haven't decided for the inside yet. The inside, looking kind of rough. Let's just focus on the outside first, I guess. Let's make some stairs. Get our food. Right up here, another hangout spot, I guess. That's all I do with these roofs that I have no idea how to decorate. Hangout spots. Literally, that's what I call them. There we go. Now cover all that. Okay. I don't know what to put up here. But actually, I do think I want a staircase that leads up to here. Put this here. So now there will be a way to actually get up here. Through, well, this place here. We're gonna need a little bit more acacia wood though, so it's time to go get some, but I guess I'm not hating how this looks so far. Looks okay. Yep, that's pretty much it. Alright, let's make, I guess, 2 more windows up there. Just gotta build up here, and where do we want the windows? Probably like right here. There we go. Now just put the fence, and now this trapdoor here too. There we go. Maybe also put some little stairs there too. Why not? Alright, now I think it's time for the greenery. We gotta put leaves, leaves, leaves. Leaves everywhere. Leaves. We need leaves, leaves, leaves. That might look too weird. I just know that we need leaves somewhere, everywhere, nowhere. Also, we need a door here ASAP. Let's put a crafting table in here. Acacia door. Boom. There we go. And we're also gonna need a lot more sticks because I want some ladders. Want some ladders installed. So we can actually, you know, get to the roof here. There we go. Put a trapdoor there. And also trapdoors along here. Oh, nope, that one's misplaced. Oh, it fell off. Right there we go. Okay. And we can make a little floor right here. There we go. Let's light up this place too. Up here. Need more torches. Okay. More torches here, here, there. Okay, I like the inside of this. Looks nice and cozy. And let's put some torches along here too, why not? Along the outside. And I will also make some windows along here. Just so this side of the wall doesn't look too empty. Even though, to be honest, there's probably way too many windows in that one room. I think there's more windows in that room than there is in the entire house. 4 windows. 4 entire windows in just this one room. 4 windows. Right, the inside's nice. What about up here on the roof? Yep, it's looking like a roof. It is now day 100. And if you can tell that my mic is a little different, it's because I just got a new mic. So yeah, that's why it sounds probably a lot better. Anyways, yeah, day 100. The final day out here in the desert. And it is pretty exciting, even though, honestly, it kind of sucks leaving all this behind. I've had some fun out here in the desert, man. I mean, look at this. Look at our whole kitchen setup. Literal melon slice on a plate. Got a whole fridge here. Our icebox has ran out. Uh-oh. Like, oh my god. Cooking pot here. Man, we've cooked so many nice meals here. The salt. Our freezer. Full of stuff, too. I guess who's ever gonna be living here next is gonna get to inherit all my stuff here. Which I guess is fine. I'll go back to my regular work or whatever I do outside of this desert. Ooh, we even got my diamond. Nope, I'm taking that. I'm gonna be rich, man. Look at this scenery. Holy. It is truly the last day here in the desert. Perfect weather. But I am definitely not gonna miss the heat though. Man, look at all we've built. Just so nice. Look at all this. I like this house. This house is pretty nice. Even the little staircase leading down. Wow. Okay. And this house actually looks pretty nice too. Hold on, if I should be right, there should be, or my boat should be here. They say they would be picking me up through boats. Yep. There they are. I'll be going down there in a second, I guess. Oh, check out this. Whoa. Look at that. Looks so nice. Little house, little pond. Little lantern up there. I like this. A little sad I didn't get to decorate it though. But the inside, I think, looks pretty nice. And this little top hangout spot is even nicer. And then let's head down here too. Out the back door here. And yeah, this little also hangout spot, I think it looks nice. Looks like a nice little town out here. And of course, the town hall. Wow. Yeah, this place is pretty empty. But, I don't know what they want to put there anyways, so... Wow. What an appropriate day for day 100. What about the greenhouse? Wow. Look how nice the greenhouse is looking. The final time we'll be seeing it. Man, I'm gonna miss you guys. All these crops. But it's fine, you'll be eaten by better people, probably. This town that we built, pretty amazing. I am very proud of it, but now, I guess I gotta say goodbye. Because this is day 100, and this has been 100 days living in a desert